Norm.
Will you, can you post the link? Some people just can't, and I can't find it. But that's just because Facebook is funky.
Post it to Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we are. Oh, there's 13 people on.
It looks just like us.
Hey, who is that person?
Yeah, hey, there's a live stream going on. What the heck?
Hello, everybody. Hi, Krista. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Carolyn. Garrett. Kathy. Linda. Hi. Christine. How's everybody's Sunday going? We hope good. Here, I'll move so you can get a little.
Oh,
so
you're good. You're good. My shoulders are thinner.
I have to have thick shoulders to work here.
She's not wrong.
I get a lot put on my shoulders. So that's the Swede in me, I think. Serious
Shit.
though.
Well,
My
yeah,
mother
she
was
could
built
be.
like that too. Let's just put it this way. I don't need. Remember when shoulder pads were really?
Oh, I hate them.
They're horrible.
Oh my gosh,
Whoever
itchy.
It's like the. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. It's like the bras that are like, you know.
Yep, she went there.
Who was thinking of that stuff? Right?
She went there.
I went there. Hey, we're all women, right? So, how many people do we have on now? Oh,
Okay, I don't actually own Paws. I was going to get fake nails, but I don't have Paws yet. Stay tuned. We'll figure
That's
that
next
out.
time. I think you didn't. Oh, you're gonna. Okay.
I will.
I like how you did this because it reminds me of the little
I'm a
Yorkies when they
Silky.
get to.
I'm a Silky.
Oh, it's so cute. So, who is excited for our Paws and Claws? I'm excited. I gotta say, before I forget, because we get rolling and we get dinking around and having a good time. So, the last 3-4 years, the Super Bowl was kind of my brainchild, but I think we all got a little burnt out with the Super Bowl names and
There's not a lot of us here who actually enjoy football.
No.
I mean, we like it. It's good.
I only did when my kids
It's hard to theme.
were playing, you know. I mean,
if you know somebody.
So I was getting like almost like an artistic writer's block with the events. And I had thought about in the back of my mind doing the, kind of following the little Paws cat and dog bowl or whatever. And Jessica came up and said, hey, I've got an idea. Why don't you guys do the dog and cat bowl? And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so funny because I had been thinking about it for the last couple years, but I was afraid how people would take the change. But I think
so
they
much more within
embraced
the
it.
personality here.
And Jessica had actual pitches. So when she came up, it was almost like if we were an advertising agency because she came up, she had a full pitch of, what we could turn
mock-ups
this,
and everything.
yeah,
It was great.
and really actually made my job much easier. But everybody hopped on board because we're all animal lovers here.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's really, really important. And I think our customers, I mean, listen, we know that
you love your dogs
and your cats.
And your birds and your horses and your pigs and your goats and your chickens. Yeah, we know.
I just think horse people generally love all animals.
Yeah, and usually have at least 2 or 3.
Yeah, so I
raise your hands if you got a barn cat. I had 2.
Okay, you don't even want to go there. Okay, I have 2. One is LeBron, who is like 18 years old. He was named after LeBron James. And, sorry, somebody's messaging me. Anywho, he was named after LeBron James. He's huge, little tabby. And then I have a cat named Jinx. However, my husband calls him City Cat because he's kind of funny. when he's outside. He's just kind of a dork. But somebody dropped off a tabby this fall. It's still very, very skittish. We've tried and tried and tried and tried. He just, I don't know. My husband can get him to come up, feed him, but I can't catch him. Then somebody dropped off another, this was maybe 3 months later. This little kitten was so tiny. It was like I could fit it in a teacup. And I was going to round them up and take them to the shelter. However, I know the shelters are overrun. But guess who found the kitten?
Oh, was it Ilo?
Mm-hmm. And she came walking up to the house, very soft and gentle. I think some of my friends know this because I've shared the picture with this just precious little kitten. And I was like, oh, well, can't say no to the granddaughter. So we brought the cat inside, made sure it was healthy and gave it, all the things that it needed to have. And the next weekend, Isla was over, and guess what happened? Another one pops up. And here comes Isla.
Only imagine.
With Delilah. So I have Daisy and Delilah. And this one was a little bit more skittish. But how do you say no to your granddaughter?
Wouldn't know, don't have one.
It just melted. It melted my heart because, toddlers are usually a little rough with kittens or dogs.
Oh, I have pictures of me as a little kid, hugging the kitten like the rag doll.
I'm going to rub you and hug you and call you George. But she was she's just the way she held the kittens and the way she was so concerned about them, and then went right out and went in the house and got another bowl. It was like, all right, I'm done. I can't say anything. I can't say no. So we have Delilah and Daisy. And then the stray one, which we don't have a name for because nobody can touch it. But so that makes six. So I'm done. But I think what we're trying to do today.
Oh, you got beat. There's 9. There's
oh,
9 in the comments.
Somebody beat me. Somebody beat me. I don't want to be known as that cat lady, though.
Yeah.
You don't even count, right?
Yeah. No one does.
I like cats, I will be honest with you, are probably and I don't mean this in a mean way. I like cats, but cats are funny. Some of them can be very judgmental.
So different.
They are. And they're very independent. So they don't need you, So I don't want to say I don't like cats, but how many cats do you have?
Right now, 1.
Just one? And what kind is it?
Good question. Her name is CJ.
Oh,
Claudia Jean. She is, when I got her, she was just about white on her body and then had like the tortoise shell type, the really fine calico points on her face and on her paws. But now as she's gotten older, it's like she's gotten brown streaking throughout her body. And she has ice blue eyes.
She's beautiful.
So what is she? Good question. Good question.
Oh, just a little mix of this and mix of that.
She's a purebred barn cat.
There you go. And that opens up a whole nother topic because I don't bash anybody that has to have a full bred, cat or dog or whatever.
Yes, but
they're all special.
Please spay.
Yes. That's what
adopt.
That's what we're trying to do. If you can adopt now, because I didn't. But I have adopted in the past, and I have nothing against either. And we are going to have a few little guests with us this afternoon. So, and one is adoptable.
Yes.
There's a fee.
One of them will be adoptable.
And one of them is mine.
Yes.
So I'm excited about that.
He hangs out with us some days at work.
He's kind of become the little... We have another dog that hangs here, too, with Dawn. But
lately we've had 4, so we've got an office full of dogs.
And we
love every minute.
I would say so. We do. We do. But, it's good for morale.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody...
Fuzz therapy.
Yep, fuzz therapy. Everybody comes in and gets a pet, even our mail lady and our UPS lady, or man. And the girls, when they go out the back door, they're always reaching over and doing little spritches.
Came for stone sleep with a cat.
That's
one.
right. Yeah, or a dog.
Yeah.
So we are going to start off the show today, kind of just featuring our best offers, some of our favorite picks, which would be of the runs, and then of our one-of-a-kinds we want to highlight because we didn't show them this time. And I know you guys hate that, but we do that. We're doing that for a reason. So I do want to start off by saying, though, because we did put this in some of the descriptions. We did put a post on Facebook, but it's one run per person. So you can get one of each run and then one oak. I just want to be clear because there always seems to be somebody who messes it up, and I mean that in a loving way. And then it's like the fox in the hen house.
Yeah.
Everybody just gets totally upset.
No, guys, just please.
Yeah.
One horse that's labeled one of a kind. You can have one.
Yep. And
then
one of each run. Okay? There's plenty.
And we have lots of runs.
We do.
We've got several runs and several shorts.
You guys did to the paint room. You guys did a phenomenal job getting this stuff out because this is really our event season. And
we're going at it hard.
We're going at it hard. So, and we've had a lot of things going on here. So we're going to highlight our best offers. Do you want to do your first pick or your first highlight?
Well, we may as well start with what we've got on the table.
That's fine with me. We can kind of
we'll have
do
to,
this
we'll have
together.
To lift up a little bit.
I'm not going to put the bottom down or show you the base, but it is going to come with the base, which is just a felt football field. This is our
cute to set it all
agility set, and we can.
Yeah, Jess, do you want a camera?
Linda's going to grab it.
Okay.
So last year we did a whole football field. And this year we wanted to do something, of course, to go with the Paws and Claws theme. So we did a dog agility or horse dog.
Horse dog agility.
It's like kind of like cat dog. Okay. So
they don't have two heads. None of them have
this
two heads.
is going to be, we're going to do the best. This is a Weimaraner, and this is Ruger, and this was done by Dawn. This is done on the Warm Blood. Super cute.
And I believe his obstacle is this one.
Yep.
So he has the riser.
I didn't realize you guys assigned.
Well, we were given one horse and one obstacle.
Okay,
so,
that's pretty cool.
So this is Roscoe, a Doberman by Angela. He's got a Frisbee in his mouth.
That's
I know
cute.
someone asked earlier, no, the Frisbee does not come out of his mouth.
I love his color.
That's Roscoe.
And then we have Penny, which is, this is adorable. Carrie's dog, which is a pot cake. Does anybody know what that is? And I'll tell you a little story about this dog. She did a great job on that.
Oh yeah,
Look at
she
the
had
ears.
all kinds of pictures of Penny.
So Penny, when she got her, she rescued her. She thought she was like a cattle dog.
She looks like one.
She does. But there was something, this is how Carrie told me, something she could not pinpoint, and she just didn't sit well with her. Not that it was a bad thing, it
was different.
It was very different. So she did a DNA, and it came back as, I think, a very high percentage pot cake.
Yeah.
So if you're later on, Google it. It is from the Philippines? Caribbean, that's right. It's Caribbean. And very interesting. And I think it made me a little bit more interested in doing the DNA for my dogs. Even though I kind of know where my dogs came from. I still want to see.
Yeah, because it's interesting. Even if you think you have a purebred, it can get real interesting.
Well, they all start from something.
Yeah.
They have to start from two different.
Exactly.
That was one of the things when my kids were small, we bred rabbits. And, you develop a breed, you have to take it to the board. And it takes 7 years for the American Rabbit Association, and that might have changed, but the ARBA, to accept that new breed. And I think it's very interesting when you start doing that. But you also have to be careful and responsible.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's when you start getting hip dysplasia,
Oh, yeah.
skin allergies, tumors, can't breathe. The dogs and the cats
the
that have
sinus and the nasal.
yes, that have the nasal problem. So you have to be smart and responsible, for everything. All right, I'm going to show this one, and then you can show your next one.
Go ahead.
This one is Stella, and this is by Julie, cute little pony. Now, I'm assuming it goes with this obstacle.
I think that's biscuits.
I think it is too.
Stella's
Oh,
the
that's right.
tube,
Okay,
the
this
tunnel.
is super cute. And I want to say Matt did these. So Stella is in the tunnel. Of course, you can set this up
Oh, yeah.
however you want.
Because they all come together.
They do. And I'll pass these over for
All right.
you. I don't know which.
And Stella is
The
a dog
cover
that
goes
Julie
through,
has. So that's another fun thing. Oh,
Right.
all right. Well, we've got the poles out. The poles are fun. They're
Those
nice and
are
stable.
so cute.
They're nice and stable, but the poles are for Misha. That's Misha. Carrie has 2 dogs. This is the English Shepherd, Misha.
I love the blaze.
Adorable
Look at the
dog.
snout. It really does.
Even the snoot.
She did a really, really good job on that.
And then, of course, we've got our cutting horse as a pole bender.
Perfect.
And she just fits right in there.
Perfect. Okay, you got biscuit,
Right.
biscuit,
I get biscuit. So we've got our classic A-frame with a Jack Russell to go over it. This is Biscuit. Just did this guy. Frisian.
And is
This
that
a Jack Russell,
Jess,
and this
one of
is-
your dogs?
She's my neighbor's dog.
Yes, this
that
is her
visits
neighbor's
me.
dog.
Oh,
her
well, I
neighbor's
can
dog that
s-
likes to come to visit.
I think that's sweet.
So that's little Biscuit and his A-frame. And we have had them balanced on these obstacles. It's just hard to do in a live stream. So they will all, he's got pegs. He can come on
Oh
there.
my gosh,
He's got little
Matt
pegs
didn't
built
leave
in.
anything out.
This table isn't
Yeah,
perfect.
well,
flat,
and it's on
so-
the felt too.
So there.
All
I mean,
right.
I've even had one balanced on the teeter-totter.
Is this-
Which is... That one goes with the teeter-totter.
Okay.
This is a full functional. Full functional. So it's actually got metal attachments under there.
So brilliant. So brilliant.
And we've got little Tiffany for on top of the teeter-totter. And Tiffany's a Yorkie that I knew in my past. Oh, she's a cute little dog. Tiny, tiny thing. So she is done, the little foal is done after a Yorkie.
That's so cute. Tiffany. What a name.
Her name was Tiffany. I did
That's
not name her. She was
perfect.
my neighbor's dog.
And this one,
With Andy.
all right. So this one is a tricolor collie, and this was done by Ashley. Super cute.
Who has a tricolor
She
collie.
does.
And a
look
corgi.
at, she did a good job. And it comes with
The paws
Price
table.
the paws table. And how brilliant is that? That is so cute. So the girls did a great job. Now this is up for best offers as a whole. And
So that's 8 horses and 5 loose obstacles.
yes, which can be used for other things in
Oh,
your
yeah.
setup. I mean, you don't
15 pieces.
This is a one of a kind though, and when Carrie and I were talking about this, and she was like, "Well, what do you want to do?" And I said, "What do you think about agility?" She said, "She got super excited
love
because,
agility.
because that's kind of Carrie's thing."
Oh, yeah.
She started doing that with her dogs before the pandemic, and her and her husband did it together, and it was like she was on it. She was like, "Okay."
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Doing the
goodbye.
agility.
There was no pitching from my end. She was like, I'm on it. So there's a little bit of everybody in this.
Oh, yes.
And I think that's one that makes it so collectible. And 2, first time, Paws and Claws.
First time we've ever done an agility set.
Yeah, so I think the person that gets this is really going to be, because it's multiple, you can use it for different uses.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
You know, you don't have to set it up like this. You can use it with your other things. For our performance junkies out
Oh,
there.
yes. I would love to see all of you use the teeter-totter for something in performance. Just that's my challenge. Have fun.
I mean, you could put a small pony.
Oh, you could.
Pony on it. Although they don't do that much
they're
anymore
usually the
because
rockers, aren't they?
it's kind of
The rocker
dangerous.
bridges?
Yeah, like Extreme Ranch, they might, but then they might make you use a big old rock instead of that because they try to make it as ranchy as possible. But nonetheless, this is adorable, and it's also kind of sentimental because everybody put a little bit of themselves in it, not just the paint, but a dog or that meant something to them.
Yeah, they're all dogs that we owned or we knew,
and I think
we just had way too much fun with that. Way too much fun.
Ellen Rosanna says she loves your ears.
Oh, thanks.
If you might not have noticed, she had them on. You had them on for
I wore them
Moonlight
down in
Madness.
Kentucky, I thought.
Yeah, and then you had them on for Moonlight Madness as well. I think.
Oh, that's right, because I didn't switch costumes.
Because
the first year we live streamed.
You don't know it, but she's wearing a tail too.
Yeah.
She's got a little tail. And mine aren't on. I don't have them. I don't have any.
She has yours in spirit.
Yeah. So, what's your first pick on the best offers?
You want to do best offers?
Yeah, I mean we're leading into this from this one. We might as well pick your next one. I'll let you highlight it.
All right, we're gonna go.
And if you have any questions, Linda's running the Facebook, and she's more than happy to answer any questions. Oh, that's
I'm gonna lead
gorgeous.
off with Lucio. So Lucio is a custom Andy.
Gorgeous.
Custom Dilute. He is very dappled. Don't let the image fool you if you can't see that. He's very dappled. Ashley painted him. He's got these beautiful orangey tips. He's got his nice creamy feet. And she does have some really gorgeous reference images for him too. And
you know what I love the best about him is the hues in the mane.
Yes.
And the forelock.
He has a perfect ombre, even in the forelock. And guys, that's not easy to do. When the forelock is split into pieces that small, it is not easy to get an ombre at all. The easiest thing to do is black. And she did not do the easy thing.
She didn't take the
never does.
She didn't take the easy way out. And not that I'm faulting that, but I don't think people realize how hard it is sometimes when the mane's attached or the forelock's attached.
Oh yeah.
How hard it is to get up there or even get behind it and underneath it.
Even the legs and hocks when the tail's that close to be
You
able
gotta
to
have
get
a lot
an
of,
even color in there.
A lot of
It's not
dexterity.
simple, but it's worth it because when you do get the color in there and get it right, you come out with things like this. Definitely.
She did a great job, but that's kind of, the color is a little in her wheelhouse.
She loves creams and pearls.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah.
And
I don't.
shows. So the two of us next to each other is great because she gets them and I don't have to.
I think she did a great job. All right, so this next one I'll highlight. This is Cool Fire, and this is by Ellen. She did a beautiful job on this very stunning color, chestnut color. And there's nothing wrong with a good chestnut. I say that about bays too, because sometimes I think they have a tendency to get overlooked because it seems like, especially in my neck of the woods, it's chestnut or bay.
It's common, it's not loud.
But this horse is gorgeous. It has a little bit of a turned head there, custom mane, custom forelock. Again, you did a great job getting the different hues in there. But I think what I like the most about this horse is the face pattern. I don't know if you winged this or if this was an actual mask.
I have seen similar, but that's not a mask.
It's gorgeous. Look at that.
If I'm remembering right, that's a piece of Bloody Mary and a piece of Christmas Legend.
Okay. And it's etched. The socks are all etched. So is the face. I don't know if you can see underneath there. I'm going to get close again. But just really pretty. And nice, of course, custom tail. The dapples are gorgeous. Very soft chestnut. I love the hues that you picked up in here. Very nice. And again, this is Cool Fire by Ellen. Good job.
I think it has a different name.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Did we put the wrong ticket on it?
I might have. Hang on, I'm looking it up.
We're double checking the name.
But until then, how about a mule? I love this guy. I love
It
this.
is Willie.
Oh, it's
His
Willie.
name is Willie?
Yeah.
I don't sign names on them, so.
Who did this? So you didn't do this?
No, that's my signature.
Okay.
I don't sign their names onto them.
Oh, okay. Oh, a sign. Okay, I see what you're saying. So it's Willie. I apologize.
No, I had messed up the label. That was on me.
But I want to confirm this is Willie.
This is Willie.
Okay.
Willie.
Boop. Willie. All right.
All right, mule time. Mule time, my friends. Absolutely loving this mane. Full custom mane. Her name is Sleight of Hand. This one's by Cheryl. So just check out the detailing, and this is what I love about this one. The detailing in the top of the mane, like it looks like hair. It truly does, and I love that about it. And all of her spots, of course, are edged. Go Cheryl. Did she do the? She didn't do that one. Okay. But she's got little spots.
I really like that too.
I love that.
It's because, and it's not like paper thin. I mean,
It's not. Yeah, it's.
It really looks like it was roached.
It's a mane. And this is. I love Cheryl's hoof stripes. Okay, I don't know why I love Cheryl's hoof stripes, especially on Appy or Appy crosses. So that is Sleight of Hand. Beautiful little mule. Pretty face.
Very, very pretty.
Very pretty face.
I love the mane. Hopefully
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
see some more of those.
Well, the mules are been getting manes a lot recently.
No, I mean that
But
particular,
that particular
mane.
one.
Yeah,
I think that.
that is
No,
very
that's not
pretty.
what I think it is.
I've got another Cheryl, and this I feel like the Ish is kind of the matriarch of stone horses, and sometimes more so now because we have another stock horse, and we have had some really heavy hitters come in the last few years that I've been here, like the Cobb, and of course the mule, and then the running stock horse. And I kind of think he's kind of taken a little bit of a back seat because this, at one time, this was our number one seller.
Oh yeah,
the
stock
number
horse.
one seller. And I mean, a good custom piece, if we put it up, it's usually gone. This is so pretty. Cheryl did a
This
great
one's
job.
gorgeous.
Star dapples. There's got to be 1,000 or more. I mean, look at that.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's an insane amount of dapples. Go Cheryl!
unbelievable. And I just really like the customization. It's nothing over the top, but I don't think Ish needs to be over the top. It's a stock horse, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
But what a nice classic mane, very nice carved bridle path, and then really nice customization of just the regular tail. The Ish
that's the
tail.
one tail.
But I just really like it. It's simple, but it's really sharp and a classic look. This is super nice.
Very elegant.
And
choice.
again, yeah, you mentioned the hoof stripes.
I love Cheryl's hoof
Cheryl
stripes.
has
Guilty.
they're really nice. And this is one good reason, and I'm just giving you one good reason to bid on this. This is gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Very nice. Good job, Cheryl. Which one do you have next?
Oh, let's
Oh, that one's
let's
fun.
do this guy.
That one's fun.
Let's do this guy. Lady dog. Little puppy. The ears on that.
It almost also looks like that one goat breed. Do you know what one I'm talking
Maybe?
about? Maybe.
Or-
I think.
I'm sure somebody will get it.
Yeah, somebody on here will get it. That is
She's got really, really nice brindle.
is so cute.
And the nosy. I mean, there's a doggo nosy.
All etched.
I love the front view on this one because I mean, if you can forget that that's got a long face. It looks like a dog.
Now, is that a greyhound or a whippet?
She was like a hound mix, I think.
A hound
Hound
mix.
mix.
I can see it.
She looked very plot houndy.
Yeah. Very, very.
We've got
The
Jess over
brindle.
there telling us about the actual
The-
dog. If you can't hear her,
The brindle is phenomenal.
The brindle is gorgeous, and it's very subtle. You got to get the right light to really see it, but it's on point. I mean, not gonna lie, it's gorgeous.
You know, could it go as a Great Dane too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that's what I'm,
greyhound
or Greyhound or whatever. And when I look at this, I think of Josh, one of our customers who has Great Danes. If you're watching, Josh, hi. We did some portrait horses of his Great
I've
Danes.
seen pictures of those. Yeah,
And
Great
I
Dane
think he
horses.
was like one of the first people to ever actually do that. You know, that wasn't a horse, but put it on a horse, and they turned out so nice. So it's interesting because we've had deer,
Oh yeah,
we've had antelope, we've had elk, we've had reindeer. Now we have dogs.
now we have dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
We do all the fun things.
We're so
that's a lady.
so smart. Lady's pretty.
Lady's pretty, fully etched. Nice line work there.
Yeah, I really like that. It's very neat. All right, is it my turn? Let's see. Ooh. Turn It Up. Turn It Up is by Cheryl, and this is a Bayronne Overo running stock horse. Again, I don't know how well sometimes, you know, we work hard at trying to capture all the detail, but there is so much detail in this roan and etching, and again, even just the different hues in this
Even
mane.
the frosting.
Just the frosting. I'm gonna try to show it, but look at that.
Yeah, that's not light. That's actually frosting on the mane.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And just the detail work. Again, you've got the upper light on there. But if you could see the herring, I guess that's how I would say it, in the fur. She did a great job on this. I would like to see this in performance with a black saddle and
He'd
bridle.
be needing like parade performance.
He would.
almost.
Oh yeah, he
I mean,
would.
he's running, but
He would. Yeah, but maybe
I
he's
like
running.
silver and taps.
He's
what can I
opening
say?
up the rodeo.
Oh yeah, like give him a flag or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Let him run the flag.
Very, very nice, and very nice customization on the mane and tail. Just littles. Just so sometimes the
little
little
details.
details make a whole big difference there. You might as well do the next couple.
All right, I see your Remy and raise you a mule.
That
This little one is Breakaway. Custom Appy Mule by Julie.
has
And
got a ton of detail too.
We've said things about Julie's Appies before. She has an eye
I did it again.
for Appy detail.
Is that got a
in
different
the-
name?
Yeah, I
Within
put
the
name
spots.
on that. It's Imogene.
I mean,
Emma
I
Jean.
Imogene
Spots
and
on
Willie
spots.
I went in and fixed. Sorry about that, guys.
So this is Imogene?
Imogene.
Imogene. Okay. Not Breakaway, Imogene. So
I was trying to go with
spots
the
on
dog
spots on
names.
spots right there. So everything from like the top painted spots to the splatter spots to the dapple spots. I mean, she's just so spotted. So cool. Custom tail on her. Custom mane. Got a really nice, her mane is thick, but it's a really nice show cut. Bridle path is carved, so you could very easily put a bridle on her. I love her nose. She's got modeling in her nose. There's something about the way Julie does face shading on Appaloosas for me. I just, the faces are what bring it alive for me. So that is our mule Imogene. Oh, and if you can't tell, her head is actually turned. That's not a trick of the light. That's not a trick of the camera. That head is actually turned. So Imogene. gonna start a big boy here. So this is Show Me. He demands that you show him. His name is Show Me. He demands it. So he is a buckskin Avero, Irish Draft, turned head by Cheryl. Turned head. He's got a nice custom mane. It's blown back just a little bit. Right on the front there, he's got a nice split forelock, split around his eye. Beautiful brown eyes. And again, star dappled. More dapples than you can count. And just really nice etched Overo spots. And if you guys don't know this, etching, it's easy on the face of it, but to get a good etch, it takes a long time and a lot of focus.
Yeah, and then come up. Perfect.
And I absolutely love the tail on this one. I had trouble getting him off the shelf for that reason, but I love his tail because it's long and it's swished. So it's got motion. I mean, from every angle. It's a 360 motion. And that is one of the best things about sculpture, when you can get a 360 and there's no reason you'd ever stop looking at it. It just leads your eyes around it. So that is a very nice artistic piece. Hey, welcome back, monkey.
That was a beauty. Yeah, I just went over the counter.
She's climbing counters in here.
So I don't have to go across the... Did you do 2?
I did 2. You got one?
I have 2 left.
All right, I've got 3.
Okay, so I'll go
Go
I
ahead.
guess. Tobias. And this is by Angela. And Angela, no, I don't think we really haven't introduced her. We need to add her also to the artist page because that girl came in. She's done a fantastic job picking up.
She came in hot. I mean,
She did. She came in hot. She happens to be a friend of Jess. And good pick, Jess. Way to recruit.
She a cousin?
Just friends, right?
Just friends? Okay.
They met. She's from the Detroit area and is now relocated over here. And man, she's good. We're so good. We have such a great team in the back. And just
When we say we
she
have way too
shocks
much
me.
fun.
Well, because sometimes I'm like, is this an error on the ticket? Because
Never
it
is.
takes a while for people to learn the recipes and learn just to develop that. And Jess, you came in hot too. We've been so blessed the last few years. This is a very nice thoroughbred, really nice bay. And again, you can't go wrong with a nice bay. She's etched and she's done a really good job etching. That is something that usually comes a little later in somebody's start, and
So does dappling.
yes, and she's
the
done a
subtleties in this
very,
course.
very nice job.
Amazing.
Custom mane, custom tail. Angela, if you're watching, good for you. You did a really good job. And again, name is Tobias. Very, very pretty thoroughbred.
All right, I got a Remy.
Another
Nice.
Remy.
Yep, nice champagne Remy. And Julie did this guy. So he's got the champagne modeling, little modeling on his face and underneath. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but he's modeled, as is accurate. Dorsal stripe. I will never understand how she does this. Julie can get a straight, perfect dorsal stripe. She just says, hold your breath and do it. Like, okay.
She's a veteran,
Cool.
and we don't get a lot. I mean, because she's busy doing a lot of other things. So when we have an event and we have something of hers, I feel like it's a gift.
Yeah, and it's
very
always
nice custom
awesome.
work. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
She's got her blaze etched too
Look
there.
at the butt
And-
cheeks. So,
Oh, yeah.
Even
He's
the
got
butt
modeling
cheeks
there.
has modeling on it. She didn't miss a detail.
And I love this customization. I mean, his tail there. That's a better profile view of his tail.
Julie,
it's just,
you rock that
it's
one.
just fun, and yeah, she's got a
Nice
shade of
color
colors.
too. Beautiful.
And a 2-sided mane. Just this side's blown back.
And the forelock,
And then
look at
down.
it. Nice
The
job
forelock.
on the forelock. Who did the customization on that? Do you know?
I don't know offhand.
Nice follow through from the top to the bottom.
Oh,
When
yeah.
I say that, if the mane is going one way, then the forelock's got to go the right way, and the tail's got to go.
So you got
movement.
You got
Think
the
about
blowing movement right there. So
That's
the wind's
really
obviously
nice.
coming this way because it didn't affect that one. So you got your wind
Really
going up and over
nice.
him.
Really, really nice.
And
I
he's
like
dappled too.
his face is
it's not
beautiful.
easy to see, but he is dappled, very dappled.
It almost looks like it's been done with pastels. It's so soft.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Dapples and leg barring both. I mean, he's
Good
got
job,
everything.
Jules.
Woo!
Nice ones. Good score for Julie. Who else did? Oh, hey, I see one of yours up there.
Oh, you want me to do him first?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I was waiting. I thought you'd grab that first because
I
that's
stuck him in a corner.
He's
I couldn't
kind of
grab
the-
him.
in my opinion, like I have no words.
So
He's gorgeous.
I kid you not, I wrote down on a piece of paper, Remy as a mule. And that was
He's
about
gorgeous.
it. And then I wrote down a couple other ideas, like you tuck his head, give him a short mane, and then whatever tail you want. And then a couple days later, Matt comes out to me, and he's got a Remy with no ears, and he's got mule ears in his other hand.
Oh, he didn't. That wasn't planned. Like you
I
hadn't
asked
talked?
for Remy
Oh,
mule.
okay.
I asked for a Remy mule, and he's like, "Well, which way do you want him faced?" And I'm like,
That's teamwork right there.
"It was amazing teamwork."
The head tuck has got it for me.
Oh yeah. The
And
head tuck is
honestly,
gorgeous.
I think that's our first Remy head tuck, and what a nice
Apophis had
tuck.
it.
Maybe, yeah, I guess
Apophis
it
had
did.
it.
I just
But
there's
not that
something
caliber.
about that and he did a very nice job keeping that muscle.
Muscle.
You know
He's
what
got
I mean?
good
He's
muscles.
got good muscle tone.
So yeah, Matt and Amanda both worked on the muscling. And
Very,
this and
very
that,
nice,
and they
and
came out great.
great paint job too.
Yeah, I went very simple on him to show him off because this customization very nearly speaks for itself. He
What's
had to
his
be
name?
a Dun. His name is Done Breaking Rules. And you can take that either way. Either that he's finished with breaking rules, or he done gonna break some rules.
He's gonna break
so
some rules.
You assign him a personality
He's
because he works either way.
gorgeous. And did
And
you show
the
the back?
stripes. Oh yes, he has a dorsal stripe.
No, wait, that dorsal stripe looks fine.
It's like 3 or 4 microns easily wider than Julie's.
Everybody's got their forte.
We
though.
can. You want me to put them together?
But I have heard that before. That is a very
But she
very
shaded
fine,
hers. I didn't.
very fine dorsal stripe, and they're not easy to do. And you know what? I've heard the girls say this before. You just have to commit. You
Yes.
just have to. And I've heard Caroline say that.
Yeah.
Just close your eyes, take a deep breath, open it back up, and commit. That's not always easy to do after you spend hours on a horse.
Because it's the last thing you do, and if you mess
you
it
want
up,
to
you're
ruin
done.
it. So kudos to you. You guys are all the bomb. That's gorgeous, though. That is gorgeous.
I love him, and I thought he was a good. He'd look really good in Western Pleasure, so that's why I brought in a bridle, and it's on him in his pictures.
Yeah.
It'll be off him to ship because we don't want him to get scratched or anything.
No, but he's gorgeous.
But it'll come to you with him. We've got it in a bubble pack over
the
here.
dorsal, the striping, everything. He's gorgeous.
I love his stripies. I love his knee
Be
stripies.
awesome for show.
Yeah,
Yes, I
yeah.
would love to see him
Totally
in a live
tack friendly,
show.
obviously.
Yep.
So
Yep, short mane tack friendly.
very, very pretty.
And the bridle path is carved out just right to get a crown in there. So he will take the crown piece of a bridle without it popping
Yeah,
up.
you did
and
a great
looking
job.
funky.
And Cheryl Alexander says dorsals take time to master. Yep, he's lovely. It's great to get to do this because you get to see and we get to get the feedback.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yes, we love hearing what you guys say too.
Yes.
Honestly, everybody out there, if you're an artist or if you're just
Yes.
a connoisseur, if you just like looking at them, tell us what you think. because we do read
Or
it.
even a breeder.
Yeah,
You know, we
breeder
get a
too.
lot of people who
Yeah.
specialize in different breeds, and
Yeah, if we do something that you think would just a little tweak would make it more accurate to the breed, tell us. We love to hear that stuff.
did you show the little teeny tiny little star
Oh,
etched? He's got a little teeny tiny
got a tiny star.
or she does.
There he is.
Is it he or she?
She.
John.
It's a John.
It's a mule. It's John and Molly for a mule.
Okay.
So
I just wanna make
standard
sure.
Remy mold, but it's a John.
Gorgeous. When you stop.
Stop.
Looks like you have big dog paws for ears. I like it. Me, it's just mine's just a whack. Which
Oh, you got whacked in the face by a dog. For shame.
it's
All right,
happened.
come on. I think it's your draw.
I only have one left,
So do I.
and then we have two special guests that are going to be coming up here any minute. All right, this got to be another Cheryl.
Oh yeah.
Mist of Time by Cheryl Leisure. Beautiful. Again, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Okay, her dapples take forever, but she did tell me that she's been experimenting and wanting to do a little bit more hairing, so you can see hair by hair.
Yeah, she's been herring them, and it's been amazing. Just to
And
see
this
them in
isn't
person.
done by hand. It's not done with a paintbrush. This is done
She's airbrushing
with
these.
an airbrush.
Very fine airbrush.
And if you could see this,
Brittany and the cat one.
look at that.
They haven't got those.
Look at that. Cheryl. Woo! Beautiful. I really like this tail. Custom mane, custom forelock, custom carved etching. A lot of detail. Very, very nice job on this. Just beautiful. Gorgeous. Oh, there were more up there.
we're getting a few
Okay,
more added because we
we're
didn't
getting
bring
a
them
few
all
more.
down. So we've got 4 more to go.
Yay.
I will pull one in here. This is Argentine. So, Andy Mare,
Almost.
promise that's right, with the bell collar. And this one was Jess's brainchild to do the
Kind
collar
of a
honors.
play, kind of punny, which I love puns, but I like it.
But
Good job.
beautiful flea bit dappled gray. The flea bites are so subtle. Just gorgeous work there, because that's also not easy to get a subtle and fine mist.
I like the pearly in it, the nice little pearly sheen.
Yeah, she's got a
She's
sheen.
gorgeous, but her face is really pretty. You nailed it on the face.
And
Her
then the nice
face-
shaved tail.
Mm.
Perfect ombre on a shaved top tail. Roach mane. Just a pretty mare.
It is very pretty. Good job. Nice job. All right. Here's a cute one. And really, our only thing that really has to do with football,
Oh yeah.
they did a Paws and Claws. So there's only one. This
We
is
have
it.
one football player.
One football player. That it is not removable, just because it's too hard sometimes for them to be able to do that. Although we have been able to do that.
We have.
A few years ago we did it on the Heavy Drafter, but sometimes it's the head makes the difference. But this is really cute. And this has got a cute little paw print. This is done by, who else has appies like this? This is Dawn. But what's really cute, and I miss these, the paw prints in the Appaloosa, which is brilliant. If you can pick up on that there. And over on this side, the little paw prints. Clever. Really, really pretty. And gorgeous. Nice collector piece. Good job, Dawn. I don't have a name. It doesn't have
Brittany.
Brittany.
It was named after the first female football coach in college.
Oh, that is interesting. Named after the first female college football coach. Yeah, go girls.
Girls can play too.
Girls can play too. Very, very cute. Every time I turn it around, I see another paw print.
Yeah, there's paw
Even
prints.
on the
there's paw
inside.
prints all over.
Very cute. Great job. Great job. Are you done with yours?
Yeah, my row's done. All we got is.
Okay. I got one more.
No, two.
Two more. Oh, how did that happen? I think I was grabbing
They're
from that
sneaking us.
side. All right. So this one is cute. This is by Dawn. This is called Shadow Clan. It's done on the Irish cob or draft, sorry. And she's just got these really cute little silhouettes of cats. I can think of a few people off the top of my head that I know are cat customers. I love that she's got the kind of the metallics in the pine trees, but it really does pop, and it's super cute.
There's a lot of depth.
There's a
in that
lot of depth.
background.
There's a cute little moon in there. It's cute. Cat playing with the leaf, which mine do all the time. We live in the woods, so
They do that a lot.
super cute. Very, very cute. And then lastly, this one is cute. This is Buckley. This is done by Carrie, another one of our veterans who doesn't get to paint all the time. Gorgeous chestnut pinto, as she has on the tag. It's all etched. He is so pretty. I love that she gave him. He's got a lot of character.
He has better hair than I do.
He's gorgeous. Great job, Carrie. Underneath is just gorgeous. Again, not always easy to get up in there. She did a great job. And again, Buckley is adorable. And that's it on our best offers. So they're going to close out tomorrow at 2. And if you have any questions or if you're new, for some reason, when we email you, if you're a first timer, it will go to your spam. So even if you don't think you have a chance in hell to win, check your spam, because we have had it happen. 3-4 days later, I'm trying to contact somebody and they don't know because it went to spam. So Linda and I try to always put up on Facebook when we're done that they have been finished, everybody's been contacted, and check your spam. But we seem to always have somebody miss it, which is fine. But if you are new and you did win, once you get in there and you realize it went to spam, then it doesn't do that again. I don't know why it does it. Drives me nuts, but...
And don't be afraid to bid.
Yeah, don't be afraid to bid. I mean, we have some people who try a lot and don't win, and then when they win, it makes it all the better.
Oh, yeah.
It's sweeter. And then we have people who, maybe do it 1-2 times a year. So I think we have some friends coming up.
Maybe.
We have some friends we want to show you.
We could say
It might take Monica a minute to get up here because she has her hands full.
Yes, she does.
And then we'll introduce you to 2 of our little friends. And then we'll take a quick little 5-10 minute break and get ready for to highlight some other things and do some prizes. I think I see the door opening up. Here they are. Hi, Tonka.
Somebody got
Come on,
distracted.
baby.
Hey, Tom, come here.
Come on, Tonka. Oh, I wish you guys could see that.
Yeah.
Come here, baby. This is my new pup, and this is Tatanka. Tatanka, actually, I was not planning on getting a dog.
I'll take the bear.
Because I do have one dog
I'll take
at
the big
home.
fluffy bear. Hi, buddy.
And, oh, goodness. So, when these guys were born, Monica messaged me and she said, Amy, this is your dog. And I'm like, oh, don't do that to me. Well, she sent me a picture, and on the side of him On the opposite side, the one's closest to me, is a actual buffalo. And she knows how I love the West and how I love buffalo, where a lot of things have buffaloes on them. She's like, "You've got to get this puppy." So that's
Tonka
what I
likes to
did.
tell us all what to do.
I think I have treats. I have treats, but you can see the buffalo head right there, and there's the ear, the horn. He just wants to play.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to go home with me next week. He's been coming to work every day. Everybody just loves him. He's got his buddy here today.
Goodness.
Yeah. So, we just love him. He's a talker, too.
He's a big talker.
Now, I'm going to put him down, and we're going to show you. This is Rusty. And Rusty is gorgeous.
And very floofy.
And needs a home.
He's got so much hair.
Okay? These are Australian Shepherds.
11 weeks on Tuesday.
They are 11 weeks on Tuesday. This is the last one in the litter. I don't know why somebody has not taken this dog.
Oh.
The
He's a fuzzy
daddy
little bear.
is huge. Mama is originally from me. And Monica has had her, 4 years now? And this is, I'm telling you, if I could take both of them, I would. Contact me afterwards. We're not going to tell you. He will come with the small rehoming fee, but let me tell you, these dogs go for big money. He needs a
warm.
home.
He's very warm.
He's gorgeous. He's like a
gorgeous.
huge big bull bear. He's
Yes.
gorgeous. I don't know if you can.
He's got fun little light color points.
He is gorgeous. And he would be considered a red try. But he's almost like a liver try. He's gorgeous. I want to take you home too, Rusty.
He's a sweetheart.
He is.
And we'll hold him for
And
you.
he's so calm. He's so calm.
Yeah.
Like Tonka's over there, just Tonka's calm now too.
Look at, he's like, "Aren't you coming, brother, so we can play?" But again, he is the last one, and actually the last that they will ever have. Mama and Daddy will ever have. They had 2 litters. And I did pass up one on the first litter just because I didn't feel I was ready. But if you could see, I'm looking at him right now. He's just sitting over there
staring
looking
at
at
us.
us. And he's such a good boy, and I can't wait to take him home. These dogs are very, very well taken care of. They become Monica's children.
Oh yeah.
And
she brings them in, and we all have puppy time.
He's like a little bear.
He is. He's a fuzzy bear. all
He's
right, I'll let you down, buddy.
do you see the size of his paws?
He's got big feet.
They're like these. Monica, thank you
I'll let
for
you down.
bringing
Go
them
see your
in.
brother.
Look at Tonka just waiting.
Go see your brother.
He's like, "I come." Oh, if you could see that.
Yeah, there's a lot of adorable
I
ones
want
in right now.
to take both of them home.
I want to take them all
I
home, maybe.
can't. I can't though. I'm too busy. So we're gonna take a 10 minute break. It's 3:00. We'll be back at 3:10. We have some other fun stuff. We're gonna announce our coloring contest winners.
Oh yes.
We have some trivia. Give you a chance to win some money. So you got to stay on. And the more you comment, you're going to get picked at the end for a gift card. So please comment. Stay tuned. We're just going to wet our whistle for a second and regroup, get some of this other stuff out, and bring some other stuff in. And I want you to enjoy this commercial that we're going to play while we are off on our break.
Yeah, Jess, do go into the dogs.
Hi, Jody. Jody, I love the outfit. Amy, I want to talk to you about production. This place is going to the dogs.
We're back. Oh, if you see us kind of jiggling, it's because the puppies.
There's a-
Oh yeah,
puppy playing with our
the
camera.
puppies are playing. Whoops. The puppies are playing, and hey, we have gone to the dogs. What
We have
everybody
dogs.
think of that?
Yeah,
Cute
guys.
little video. We had fun
Had
making
way too
that.
much fun.
Jody is much prettier in real life. She's
cute.
the dog is cute.
adorable.
Jody is a good sport.
Jody was actually. I had the camera for that shot. Jody was behind me, just laughing
And
the whole time.
I was actually behind the chair,
Yes.
which
Amy,
you can't
Amy was
tell.
swiveling the
I
chair.
was swiveling the chair. Talk about teamwork there. It was super cute, and I must say, Elaine, she did fantastic on that.
Yes.
And what a good sport,
Yep.
and a great boss to allow us to honestly have dogs here.
Yeah,
Because-
she's great.
Again,
And literally, we're over here doing like notes, like, okay, how are we gonna do this? Like, okay, so if you walk down the hall out the door and just look as dramatic as possible, and Elaine's like, okay,
and she nailed it.
She nailed it.
And that was 2 parts, two different days that we did it.
yeah,
And I gotta say, again, we're lucky that, I worked for a corporate business for many years, and that would have never happened. We never would have been able to bring a dog to work.
much less
And
4.
honestly, as long as I've been here, my oldest dog, Scully, who is also a black Australian Shepherd, had her start here, and so did Hui, who I lost, and then now Tonka. So I guess there's that's a good perk to be able to. But everybody's
dog
enjoying.
legacy.
Yeah, and Dawn has her dog. We said that earlier.
Jeffy, he's adorable.
he's
little terrier.
he's a little terrier.
He stands about yay high.
Yeah, so we're lucky that we can do that and not get in trouble, because he goes.
Almost get encouraged.
Well, it's good for
We
the
kinda
morale.
just go, "Oh, yeah, we love dogs."
Everybody loves them here, and they're getting socialized very well. So that's very nice. I do want to just bring up before we get started again. Somebody did ask. Releases will release under new releases at 6 p.m. Okay, somebody.
Remind them on the.
Yep, we're going to remind you again. 1 per run, 1 oak. Okay, so you can get multiples, just don't get multiples of the same. Okay. All right, so I think we're going to play a little game, and our first winner is going to win $25. And I don't know, how do you want to do
I was
this?
gonna say, I've got a couple trivia questions. I think you had a couple.
I do.
We'll ask you a few things. Cats and dogs themed, of course. And a horse is a horse, of course.
Ha, ha, ha.
We have horses, cats, and dogs. Let me see if I can actually remember what I wrote down.
Oh, somebody asked, since you're looking, somebody just asked, who was the white little dog? Who was the actress in that commercial? And that was Peter's daughter. Some of you have met her, Kristen. That was her little dog. And she was a rescue. And she spent a week with us here.
Yeah.
She was real cute. I think she's a mix.
And what was the other dog's name? What was it?
Charlie. Charlie is her name. And what a good sport she was,
cute,
too.
Cute little dog, really good sport.
She was cute, and she sat
She's
up
like,
just
yes, I
perfect.
will sit here and be Jody.
Yeah, she was.
Tonka, on the other hand, decided he needed to log into
Well,
Amy's Gmail.
Yeah, Tonka was being Tonka, a little stink pot. So. All right, so let's do. You can always, Andrea, if you missed the commercial, you can always go back to this post and go look at it, because it was priceless.
And we'll see if we can post them separately.
Oh, what? Yeah, we can definitely do that. And because last year we had the first time we had ever done commercials, which we had a blast doing. And this one was probably my favorite. Probably
was-
my favorite.
We could not stop laughing. I mean, Amy was on the floor at one point, I think.
Yeah.
We could
Yeah.
not stop laughing.
That's the fun part I like about the job is the creative flow. Being
Yes.
able to do that stuff.
And to bounce ideas off of each other. And it doesn't matter whether you started, last week or you founded the company. We were all bouncing ideas.
We
off each
all
other.
were, and you and I, we'll look at each other. Oh yeah, let's do that. So
Yeah.
that's
So
the
wait
fun
till
part.
you see our other commercial.
Yes.
That was an
Yes.
oh yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, and of course we wish we could do commercials all the time.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's see. We're gonna do some trivia. You can go ahead and. I'll
Okay,
let
so
you-
other than Cash, my rescue dog, who you might have seen in the Moonlight Madness videos, he did have a bit part in one of those because he wouldn't get out of the camera. I have one other favorite dog, and I will just find out if anyone can name my other favorite dog. He is one that you might ask, what's the story? So go ahead, if you can figure out my other favorite dog, and I think Linda and Jess know the correct answer to this one. So go ahead and comment his name.
Oh, your favorite dog?
My other favorite
your
dog,
oth-
who is not Cash.
But do you have another dog?
No,
You just
no,
like
my
the
other favorite dog.
breed. Okay.
No, he's a TV star.
Oh, okay. I gotta clean out my ears. I get what you're saying. I thought you had a second dog. At
No,
home.
I don't have a second dog. Not
I
at the
wish
moment.
you guys.
Oh, we got a
could
correct
see.
answer?
Was
Oh.
that Wishbone?
Yes.
Oh
Was the first-
yeah, that would
I
be
have
your
several answers, but I
age
can't
too,
tell who's
Wishbone.
first.
I can't
Yes.
see who's who.
I can't see, and mine won't.
You can.
Mine it only get 4, and then everybody keeps answering, and it goes away.
Oh, that's funny.
So I don't know who the first one to say Wishbone was. There was 3 that came in all together.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So
I can't
we will
connect
go
the
through
messages.
that. We may not find out at the
We'll
moment,
figure it out.
but
Right. 'cause
Linda,
be
we'll
able to
have
tell from
you-
The time thing.
yep, we'll have you kind of keep track of all of that.
But yes, those of you who said Wishbone are absolutely correct. Love Wishbone.
That's like my. I don't know if you feel comfortable telling your age on here, but you've got to be my oldest, right around my oldest daughter's age, and that was one of her favorites too. And I think at one time they played a lot of those reruns of Wishbone.
There were, I watched them on PBS.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, they were.
Yeah, PBS, good old PBS.
Oh yeah, back when we had the Farmer 5.
Yep. Very, very, very cute. Very cute. All my kids watched Wishbone, and it was a good, wholesome.
And he
TV
introduced you to literature, so like half of the literature runs we're doing was like, yes, I just want to see Wishbone do this. And
That's a good idea.
oh my gosh.
Uh-oh. Brainchild. Yeah, another idea.
Well, I customized a Schleich Jack Russell to be Wishbone.
Oh.
He hangs out on top
Well,
of my booth.
I think that kind of segues into. I know we just did a trivia question, which we'll spread them out a little bit here. But does anybody want to take a crack at what one of Amy's famous dog
Oh.
breeds are? Because we do have it. What?
I don't know the answer.
Oh.
Are you watching answers on your page then? Tell me when I
I'll
got
show
an
ya.
answer.
Oh, don't.
They can't see it, so. Lassie!
Lassie's not a breed.
Well,
I
they
love
guessed
Lassie.
Aussie. They guessed an Aussie though, but not that.
Well, yes, an Aussie, but a TV or commercial.
TV or commercial.
TV or commercial. And this kind of, I guess it is kind of age appropriate.
Slightly.
Because it was an 80s thing. Anybody guess?
Not yet. It's a breed. Remind
It's a
them
it is a
breed. It is a dog breed, which
in a commercial.
Do we-
Target's Terrier is close.
I always forget the breed of it, though. So I got to Google it.
Oh, we're getting there. They're trying. We got a winner with Pam Martin.
Pam Martin, and what was her answer?
Bull Terrier.
Woo woo!
Terrier! That's
Okay.
the one.
I think that, okay, and the reason being is I I think that was the first time in my life that I had ever seen that breed. And we all know I'm not a beer drinker. I'm really not a drinker at all. But I loved the commercials for Budweiser. And so we had to do our own version of the Bull Terrier. So if you're a Bull Terrier person, this is one of our... You haven't seen this one because this is a small run. And there are 4. And this
Dawn did this
dog is Spuds McKenzie. And I dated myself there. But I think I was just really fascinated by that breed. It's a very unique breed.
It's a neat breed.
Yeah. So if you guess right, we'll reach out afterwards, and we're gonna send you a little discount to use. You don't have to use it tonight. You can hang on to it. But again, this is a short run. This is Spuds, and the run is $3.49. All right. Do you have a favorite?
Do I have a favorite?
Do you have a favorite run of a kind or a small run that you want to feature?
All right. So I look at the breed name Catahoula leopard dog, and I think it's going to be a leopard. Well, we've got 2 leopards, but they're both cats, so I want to show you them. So we've got Jess's Bengal cat.
That is,
Mowgli.
I did a sneak peek of that.
Yeah, that's why I'm showing 2.
I know, but that is gorgeous.
So this is Mowgli, a Bengal cat, $3.89 if you want to know his price. And there are, did you do 3 of them?
Yep,
3 of them.
Yep, 3 of those.
There's 3 of him.
Just gorgeous.
Face,
Good
gorgeous
job,
over
Jess.
the back. And then this one is a one of. So this is Dawn's. His name is Lil Wayne, and he's got leopard spots too.
I couldn't resist. I just was
also
like,
$3.89.
this Lil Wayne.
If you look
Lil
inside
Wayne.
the leopard spots, there are hidden cats
In the
No.
markings.
in the leopard markings.
Okay, I didn't catch that.
There's a cat here. There's cats in his white markings. There's a cat.
Oh,
There's a
there
cat.
is!
There is.
There's one jumping. So there's another kitty for you.
That is genius.
There's so many cats. Like there's even one like snoozing in his inset spot there.
Oh my gosh! See,
This is Lil
I like
Wayne.
surprises too.
Look,
How?
6.
Who made the mask on that?
Oh, Dawn would put that together.
Wow, Dawn, awesome job. The cats are the coolest too.
Cats are fun.
But I gotta say, Jess, you really got into this. I think you really enjoyed this, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it shows, and I think everybody did actually. It was kind of nice change.
Yeah, once I finally got my runs done, I was into it too.
Yeah. You were working on
Loyalty.
loyalty, which
Wow.
just
wow.
you guys are gonna like. Are we talking about past loyalty or the one
ticks.
coming up? Oh, okay, yeah, because we have some coming up too, which we're going to show you a sneak peek today. I wish.
Oh, that's the literature.
I wish we could. Well, yeah, right. Sorry, literature. I wish I could show you the pups. Can we turn that around?
Yeah, we can. We can.
We're going to show you the pups right now because
If we don't
this
destroy
is
the
cute,
whole place.
cute. We're going to turn that around real
We're gonna
quick.
just go ahead and turn the camera here.
Look at in the hallway, guys.
The boys are passed out. Like they're down
Aren't they
for the count.
adorable?
And you know what? There you go. There's Pugsley, and there's some chips there up there with him. There's some one of a kinds there. You saw that preview too, but the
they're
pups.
just kind of watching over us. That's so cute.
They're
They start
snoozing.
putting the office chairs together.
Who, you?
Puppies.
Oh, hey, there you go. There you go. Aren't they cute? I wish they would stay, just like kids. You wish they would stay little forever.
Okay, our Zoom is. There we go. Well, we don't need that
All right.
horse in there. There we go.
All right, well, I'm going to show one of my favorites, and I do believe this is an oak. And this was also done by Jess. Jess, I'm just picking on you today.
We like to pick on Jess because she does cat patterns.
Okay, so we have all seen these cats.
Oh, I had one.
Exactly. I think we've all had. These are called tigers, right? I mean, that's what I call them, or tabbies.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Because marble tabbies are awesome. No, the one I had was like light gray, dark gray.
Oh my goodness, this is just gorgeous. Just beautiful. Now, I think power of suggestion is everything, but I think gloss on this, and you know I'm not normally a gloss person, but I think ooh la la.
I'd say satin.
Or
'Cause
satin.
I think cats look like satin.
Oh, yeah, good point. Good
It's
point.
like a healthy cat coat.
God, I love this. This is Marble Tabby, and it's called Cat's Cradle. And did you name that, Linda?
Jesse did.
One of my
because
favorite
we
songs.
had
Cats
we
in the
had a
Cradle
cat
and the
and that was
Silver
its name,
Spoon.
or that was its song.
Yep. Who doesn't love him?
Great song.
That's
Great song, great horse.
I've got his greatest hits. I listen to him a lot. Very, very nice. Oh, and the price on that is $3.89, I believe. Oh, yep, $389.99, and you nailed it on the Marble Tabby, Cat's Cradle. Do you have another?
Of course, I have another. We want to do the. Let's keep on the cat theme here.
Meow.
So how about our Russian blue? I just kicked Amy, and she doesn't care.
I'm moving over.
Our Russian blue Isolde, and we don't see a lot of one of a kinds from her, but this one is by Carrie, and
It's hard to see, but man,
it's hard to see the shading and the flecking. I mean, it's a flecked roan. Like there is white flecking in it. The tail is all, it's almost ombre. About down to here, there's still gray. Just a nice little black.
it really
mane.
does look blue.
Yeah,
you know what I
she
mean? It's
looks
so
blue.
gray, it's blue, just like a Russian blue, which was
Looks like
not
Russian
easy.
blue, definitely.
Yes, we had made a change on one of our runs. Because it looked great on paper, but once we went to the horse, it just didn't carry over well.
It looked good on the horse, but it wasn't quite there.
It wasn't quite there, so I made an executive decision. I think we made a good decision, but
yeah, because what came out of it is gorgeous.
yeah.
And so is this. So
That is gorgeous.
Isolde, one of a kind, also $3.89. Get your tag back on.
But we had some good mules in here.
We got a lot of good mules.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is by Angela. Girl, this is Ophelia. She did a fantastic job on this. Great coloring. Very good job on, look at that. Nice, thick. Very thick. And very pretty. Striping, dorsal striping is nice.
The shoulder bar is awesome.
Shoulder bar is really, really nice. She did a great job. And I like, she does have that little bit of her light hint barring going down, which they often get. And, of course, on the legs. And this is Ophelia. And it's $4.29. And, oh, she's etched this nice little star. Very, very nice. But that was another one of my picks. I'm going to take it home.
All right, I'll join the mule party.
And that was an oak, by the way.
I'll join the mule party with another one of a kind. This one's by Julie. Sagebrush. Molly mule with a short mane.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous done. So you see how different our styles are doing a similar color like that. I mean,
That's
the
what
nice
I
shoulder
think
pattern
makes it nice.
This one is a buckskin, not necessarily a dun. There's not a stripe, and there's not leg barring, but beautiful buckskin. Very sooty, dappled as well. Don't know if you guys can see that or not, but she's got some really nice subtle dapples, barrel, shoulder, and butt. Like they are there, I promise.
Well, we have, I mean, we're only highlighting a few of the runs,
Yeah.
little runs, not the featured runs, and the one of a kinds. And I think you and I might be a little partial to the mules Because
Actually, I'm not a mule fan. I've never liked mules.
really, that's so funny.
Remy is my heart horse. Remy and Finn.
Well, we have a lot of mules to show you, but my goodness,
You do.
they're
This is my only one.
Oh, okay. Well, and your best offer. And
Well,
you've got
yeah.
one over there, another one over there, but they're nice.
I do.
What was the best offer?
Yeah, I had Cheryl's mules. So yeah, this is
Very
this
nice.
is Sagebrush by Julie. One of a kind, $3.89.
There is a
$3.89?
mule farm that I follow on TikTok, and I can't remember the name of it. Somebody, some of our customers may follow it too, but these guys are, I think they're in Montana or Wyoming, and these are hardcore mules. They take them out. They start them before by they take them out. They're riding one that's older, and they take them out when they're like 2 years old and start getting them ready to be ranch mules. And I love watching them because they'll climb up right up and they're taping this. They'll just take them up the side of a mountain, down the side of a mountain, and these guys are pretty darn cool. And I wish I could remember the name of the TikTok handle. And if I do, I will share it because it's worth watching. They also show bloopers of them videotaping and some of the younger ones giving them a hard time and taking them across the desert. Or it's really fun to watch. But these mules there's a lot of them that look like that. They're real pretty. Buckskins and they come in every color. So I will share if anybody's interested afterwards. All right, I have
He's a mule.
another one, which they're calling a gray brindle. So, of course, this could be shown as a gray brindle. But I also think this looks like a tabby. And this is beautiful on our Irish Drafter. This was done by Ashley. Its name is Jungle Cat. And this one is $4.69. A lot of handwork in that. Look at that. Just the detail work on that. The whole
that's
thing.
That's when you take the airbrush, you get like this close to the horse. This close to the
Lots
horse,
of
and you just
time.
go real nice. And
Lots
slow.
and lots of time. Look at that. Just beautiful. Very, very nice.
Yeah, he's
Good
a
job,
fun one.
Ashley. Good job.
When she was showing me pictures of gray brindled horses, I think there might have been a Gruya brindle in there too. It was just like, really, they do that? Like, yeah, really, they do that.
Somebody not too long ago shared on our Facebook page something very similar to that. It was, of course, coming from a different country. It was a video. And my God, I've never seen a horse that looked like that before.
Yeah, that was a crazy
in person.
brindle.
Well, and of course it wasn't person, but a live horse.
Yes.
And I was just like,
it's one of those, that exists.
once in a lifetime. It just, the whole thing. It wasn't just in spots. It was the whole thing. And it was just like, and I think everybody knows what I'm talking about because it was just a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh my God. Oh, if I could find a horse like that,
It'd be neat to see.
I'd be putting him on notice.
It'd be real neat to see.
It would be neat. Like I said, we have it, especially around here, it's standard breds and Dutch harness horses. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate all breeds.
Some part Hackneys and some part Friesians. There's a
Yes,
couple
and then
you'll
we
see
have some
stuff.
drafts, and of course,
Belgians everywhere.
Not that I don't appreciate them, but they all, sometimes they're basic colors, you see the same colors, and so when you see something like that, I guess it just stands out in your mind.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
I think there's one like super dappled gray buggy horse that I see in Shipshawana sometimes, and I think there's two
I know which one.
Tobianos
There is.
as well.
There's a pony.
Oh yeah, this little pony.
And Steph Caputi knows because I think she has followed that horse before and filmed it because it's the cutest little buggy horse. And then we also have uptown at the Blue Gate. I think his name is
boy.
Fred, and he's a beautiful dapple gray draft.
So yeah, if you guys were paying attention, Moonlight Madness 2021,
Yep.
we filmed with Fred when we were doing Boo's video. So he's the one that they were
Yes.
sniffing each other.
Yes.
So Fred actually, Fred?
Yeah, I think it's Fred.
He was one of our stars.
He's just, there's something so kind about him.
And he's so calm too.
And I
He's
gotta
just
tell
like,
you,
"Oh,
you know, a lot
you
of
wanna
places get, they get bad rap because they think they're not taken care of. They don't think that they're, watered. That is not the case here. The horses up there are so well taken care of. They come first. If it's hot, they don't run. There's big buckets of water, up there available for them. They've
got their own shade.
They have their own shade. Yeah, it's just like a little barn that they go and they park in with, no ends. And they welcome people to have pictures taken with them. Also, I have shared before the Cinderella pumpkin that sometimes they take through here. They're very well taken care of for. Now, I know other places in the world don't necessarily take care of their downtown carriage horses, but I will defend them to the end because they take very good care of them. They're good people who own them. So if you're ever wondering and you ever come to Shipshewana, you got to make sure you take a carriage ride because you really do get a very nice ride around town.
Yeah, and once in a while, they come actually on the road right outside our building here, and we'll be outside. We'll wave to them.
Yeah, I film them. They tell a lot of our customers to come, or a lot of people to come here. Something else that is interesting, and we've talked about this before. It might be before you came, Ellen, but after 3:00, after some of the shops get off here out front, we get a lot of Amish who are training new buggy horses.
Oh, yes.
And they race each other out front. And I think they do it so we'll come out and look because they know we're mad horse people.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I'm the one guy that was doing the saddle horse.
Yes.
That.
Yeah, it's fun. So, we really do have the coolest jobs ever, right? So,
and actually, we've got new construction behind our building, and they put in a big old paddock.
Yes, so there's horses out there now.
Within a couple months.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we can walk out our back door and just see the horses.
Yeah, so we're really lucky that we get to see that kind of stuff. But all right, so should we do another trivia question?
We probably should. How about you lead this time?
All right. So I have it, and then I forgot. Okay, so it was in 1977. I'm dating myself again. Had a mad crush on this guy. Look at me, I'm blushing.
Is it a dog?
It's actually not a dog, but it's an animal. And it was a Peter Lundy and the Medicine Hat Stallion. We all know what movie. I want to know who starred in it, and it's a person. Okay, it is it's an animal trivia question. If you have not seen the Medicine Hat Stallion, great movie. But who was the young man that played in that movie? If you can guess, you're gonna win a gift certificate from Stone Horses.
Because I don't know the answer to that. Leif Garrett.
It's Leif Garrett.
All right,
Jessica Carls. So, funny story. I'm just going to share this. You're probably like, oh, God. Shut up, Amy. When I was young, I grew up in the Upper Peninsula. Not all of you people know that from Michigan. Long story short, for whatever, I lost my parents when I was younger, and I moved downstate to Michigan, which I still live in Michigan. I just commute to work. And I was in 3rd grade. And, of course, when you start school in a new school, you're meeting new people, and, it's weird. So you try to make friends, okay? So there was already this little clique in 3rd grade, believe it or not. And I was trying to impress them. And so my little opening line when I introduced myself was, hi, my name is Amy. Would you want to be in my Leif Garrett fan club? I didn't have a fan club, but I was a big fan of Leif Garrett. I just thought he was the cutest guy ever. So there's a little trivia question about me. And again, I dated myself. But Leif Garrett, he's lived a pretty rough life since then. And I think we can say that being a childhood star does really play a toll on you. Especially, I think, back then, because there wasn't a lot of laws that, said, okay, kids can't work X, Y, Z, and that type of thing. But I thought he was cute. Him and Sean Cassidy. So great job, Jessica. Afterwards, we'll send you a code and give you a discount to use at checkout if you'd like. And Sean Cassidy, yes. I had a Sean Cassidy fan club, too. Yep.
You're just in all the fan clubs.
I was in all the fan clubs. We had, what was the Teen Beat? Does anybody remember Teen Beat, the magazine Teen Beat?
Absolutely.
And I had to get that once a month or whenever it came out. And I think I probably saved every Sean Cassidy and yeah. Yep. Those were the good old days. Now they just have schmut. I don't even think they make Teen Beat anymore.
No clue.
I don't think they do.
I don't think so.
No.
They have online magazine things.
Yeah, a lot of things went
TMZ.
online. TMZ. Yeah, it's about right. All right. Well, what do you have to... Do you want to do another trivia, or do you want to show off something off?
I'll do trivia. I'll do trivia. Because, she got into the horses and cinema thing, so we're going to do another one in that vein. So I want you to name the movie and the lead actor, because this is one that's been remade. The movie and the lead actor we're going to need. This is a movie that we both like.
Uh-oh. Oh!
But
you don't have to say... Okay.
Let's just say, I have all of the horses, but I'm on the wrong side of the river. The movie and the lead. I have all the horses, but I'm on the wrong side of the river. You know it.
But though I don't think a lot of people are going to associate that with
They might.
horses.
Somebody's going to get it.
Because that is one
The
of my...
Mummy, Dances with the Wolves, No Idea, The Lone Ranger.
Who said
The
the
first
Mummy?
one was right.
Wait, I don't know, it's gone.
Okay.
They're all
Okay,
saying
somebody
the
got it right.
I'll
Brendan
look.
Fraser.
Yeah, that's the one.
That was, okay, so... Let's see, I just want to make sure. A lot of people said the Mummy.
See, I told you they would get it. I told you.
Well,
they
we're
would
going
get
to
it.
have to go back to look at that one.
Yeah, we're going to have to
because-
find that one.
I will find the time check out.
We'll go through them.
Yes, you guys are absolutely right. It is the Mummy
That
with
is
Brendan
one of my
Fraser.
favorite movies, but I don't associate it as being a horse movie.
It's not a horse movie. It has horses in it.
I know, but I think that that wouldn't have where I have gone, with that trivia question. I would have looked for Black Beauty and things that were, but wonderful trivia question because that is one of my favorite all-time movies is The Mummy.
It's a good movie.
And they play it on satellite once a month.
And someday for Moonlight Madness, we're going to spoof that
We
scene.
will. Yes, we will. That
We
would
will.
be a good one. My favorite is when they're trying to get to the pyramids and they're in the first beginning and the dark guy comes and they're racing across with the horses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice. That's a good movie. So, good trivia question. Woohoo! All right,
Line
well,
stuff up.
your turn to show off one of your faves.
Alrighty. I will go with a gray.
Ooh, that's a pretty
If you
one.
can't tell, guys, dappled gray and bay with a dun dilution, those are my two favorite colors. I own that. I admit that. This guy is a dappled gray. This is by Angela. Angela. And his name is Buttons. Straightened head Arabian Stallion. Really
That's
pretty dappling on him, and I love the fade out in his.
I was just
going to
say the same thing.
Like
I like that.
He's just cute. He's all.
Well, it's a
over
little
cute.
bit more believable.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
because grays don't stay white. They don't.
No,
Those
I
of
can
you who
speak
had
for that.
one know. You guys know.
My
They don't
Manny
stay
Moo, he was a show diva. So he really did.
So he got
liked
white
to,
and-
he liked to show, and when we would wash him, of course, he was really good about keeping clean. But they're still not easy to keep clean, and they get stained and stuff. So I really like, and they're not always 100%. Like their mane and tail
No.
are not 100% always white. They do
No,
have
they've
that
got-
creamy stuff to it.
Definitely.
So I do really like that, and I like
So
that
yeah,
she
definitely
gave it.
some realism
It's
there.
a really nice Arab.
All right,
Very nice.
over to you.
Okay, now, Jess, I may need you to tell me again who these are. What was that a point?
That one.
Oh, the English setter?
Okay, English letter. Okay, this is clever. This is clever because this can be shown obviously as an Appaloosa, right? This is a
But also-
small run. Again, really have been really enjoying this customization on the Palouse. It kind of gives it a whole different look. And I've seen other people comment on it. Very nice. This is a small run of 8. This is Bella, but also kind of modeled or inspired by an English setter. And I thought that was so clever because it's not a decorator. It can be shown as an Appaloosa, but it was inspired by English setter. And this was done by Dawn, and Dawn did a really, really nice job on this. Like I said, it's a run of 8, and it's $489.99. There is some nice customization on it. It's not over the top, but I really like this. I think it's just really nice.
Yeah, we like that customization.
I do too, and I
the
just
short man's right on the Palouse.
well, yeah. I mean, and especially too for an Appaloosa.
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of sparse. Some can be. Seems like more and more are not true to the shorter tail and mane.
Yeah. I have hooktails. Hooktails.
Hooky tails.
Oh yes, we get nice tail customizations and then they stick in our rows. They're kind of fun to deal with. I went to show off the Marwari boys.
I almost
Marwari
missed that
boys.
when I was doing my thing with them. I almost missed that they were Mararis.
So they are quite fun. So both are fairly extensive Toby patterns. This one is by Jess. This one's me. So we got a bay and a chestnut here. This boy's name is Simba. And Simba, again, what we were talking about with the fading in the mane and tail. He's not perfectly pristine white, and he just looks more real that way. Nice hoof stripes. Gots to love the nice hoof stripes.
Who did that one?
Jess.
Jess, did you do the last one too? Who did that gray?
The gray was Angela.
Oh, okay. Very nice. I'm again really liking
So
that
there's him. He's got
cream.
lots of little spots.
Oh, it's spots.
And then my dude didn't get any cream in his mane and tail because he's got black. He's
Very
got
nice,
some
though.
black stripies, and he is dappled bay Tobiana. But I can't get over the Marwari faces because I saw this this really cool picture of a Marwari when I was looking him up. Oh, Andrew gave him bicolor eyes too. One blue, one brown. That's just fun.
I know, and he's
Yes, he does have
anatomically
that.
correct.
Yes, they're both anatomically correct on the hind end. They have them. Yes, they do. Horses have those.
Nice
But yeah,
job.
I'd seen a picture of a Marwari that had just white all down the one side of his face, and the other eye was almost just
That's
in a blaze or in a mask. So that's how he came about.
very
So that's
nice.
the Marwari boys.
The Mawari boys. Did you say names?
Okay, this is Simba, and Simba is $349. This is, yes, I did name him that. Not a dog. This is not a dog. Also $349.
I like it. I mean,
And
it's
we
clever.
we had a whole discussion about that. It's like, yeah, horses aren't dogs, and you can't treat them that way.
No,
So
but
he
sometimes they
became
think
not a
they
dog.
are.
Yeah, sometimes they do think.
Sometimes they think they are. I
It's
have
so true.
Banjo was like that. He was always in my pockets. You know, and he would follow me everywhere. And sometimes he would run me over and didn't mean to be. He just like wanting to play and everything else. And speaking
Come
of,
on, Mom.
look at the
dogs are still flat.
they're still flat. Flat pancakes. We could mop the floor. All right. Well, I like this one.
Okay, I'll tell you what inspired that one later.
I of course I named it Butterfingers because I don't know why. I really like it. It looks white because of the bright light, but it's not. It's a light buckskin. Very pretty. Done by Ellen. Ellen, very cute. Very, very cute. Look at again, she's got the ombre there. And you'll have to tell them what is it that inspired you?
So I was watching. There were several series on PBS that they took a modern family and put them in a different time period. So in one series, it's called Texas Ranch House. These guys come in out in Texas on
That's cool.
thousands of
You've
acres,
seen it.
and they have this string of horses. Well, one of the horses in that string is this super light buttermilk buckskin, and that's what inspired this, because he's got all this frosting. He's got the red in the tip of his tail.
But there's a little bit in there too.
Yeah,
that's so pretty.
But the thing that caught my eye with him is that only like the top inch of his ears were black. So this is inspired by that horse. I don't remember if he had socks or a star or anything, but he was a buttermilk buckskin. Like the top inch of his ears was black.
See, I think that's what's so neat. I think that's why we get I'm a little biased, but the artistry that goes into the pieces, they really are art. And you guys should be very proud of yourselves because you nail it. And I mean, he even has some of the red, just a taint, little bit of red in his legs, and he's gorgeous. I could see him being a big ranch horse.
Oh yeah, the one on the show was a quarter horse. So it was
but
a little stocky.
Quarter horse draft.
But yeah, there you go.
I think
it happens.
I feel like I just saw something that somebody shared. Oh, one of our customers shared a really pretty picture of a heavy draft that she got, and did you see it? It was just a couple weeks ago on our Facebook page. Linda, I know you saw it because I think you commented on it. I wish I could remember who the photo was by. It was beautiful.
It was gorgeous.
And it was with a doll, but I mean, I had to take a double shot of it because it looked so real. The photography was phenomenal,
That one.
but it was a Western scene with a draft, and it was really pretty. So it can be done.
Yeah, we love your scenics, guys. Those are amazing.
Is that what that was?
No.
Oh.
We love scenics in general.
I'm sorry.
Scenics.
I'm like, hey, that's a nice name.
No.
That is a nice name. Well, do you have any more pics?
Oh, I've got one more.
I was going to say.
I need to show them this live because you can't photograph it. So, this is Shine. Okay, so this guy, little bit of a test. We've played with these pigments before. Had some, I think, at Country Fair last year that I was messing with. But I'm just going to keep turning him in the light.
That was one of my favorites. I ooh-la-la'd when it came up here.
So this particular pigment, it's purple, blue, and green depending on the angle of light. And in the camera right now, I'm seeing a lot of the blue. But in person, this horse is bright purple. So he's just an odd one. And then his appy spots, I actually overlaid those in a holographic silver, those in the hooves. But this pigment is made so that depending on the angle of light, it's going to reflect a different color.
Peacock feathers.
Yes.
That change when you turn them. Or even in a raven or a crow, they have that metallic sheen that depending on how the light hits, you're going to see purple, green, blues. I see turquoise. When you turn it this way, that is gorgeous. And sadly, sometimes our lighting in here just doesn't pick it up. That's a hard one to pick up, but trust me, this is gorgeous.
The fun thing about it is there's no shading. It's a flat color, but the pigment does the shading itself.
Yep. It's
It
gorgeous.
contours to the muscles itself. So I had to show you guys that one in the live stream.
The top line is showing up purple, and then as it goes down, it's greens and turquoise, and it's very pretty. Very pretty. Reminds me of a jewel.
Yeah.
It's just pretty.
So there you go. That's Shine.
And what does he run?
329.
Very nice, guys. That's a very pretty one. I have one more, and then I need to go grab some more. And this is actually a featured run. I just think this is so clever, and I don't know what it is.
It's adorable.
This is adorable, and I think it was the first one that I actually shared. It was a sneak peek and of course this was Jess's brainchild, but I think this is so cute. So this is Patches. This is one of our runs. Now we call this what? An orange tabby or orange calico. Okay. See, I'm not a cat person, but I would buy this in a second because I think this is the cutest thing ever.
And it's both a calico cat and a somatic mutated horse.
Exactly.
Like there's no.
So you could show, you get your documentation, and you could show this as a somatic mutation. Just did a lot of research on a lot of these horses and how
how it can be a horse,
how it
and
can
yet
still
be
a horse and yet be inspired by a cat or a dog. And I think this is so cool. I think this is just adorable. And this is a run of 30. Again, these will go up at 6 p.m. tonight. They will drop, and hopefully we'll be done here at 5, but we'll be sending out, your little wins and that type of thing afterwards. So, but this will drop. I love Patches. This is probably my favorite in the run.
Patches is cool.
Just the color. You nailed it. Nice job. Nice job.
All right, I have a run pick as well. My one is 2 because we did 2 versions of this guy. This one is glossy. If you think he's very shiny, it's because he is glossy, and this one is a matte. But this is our husky. What did we end up naming our husky, Jess?
Diesel.
You got Diesel and Mishka.
Diesel and Mishka. So these are the huskies, and there are. So Ashley and Jess did these. Ashley did the red version of the husky. Jess did the black because we had to have a dog that looks like Demon. We all like snow dogs. And then the red, just how can you not? It's gorgeous. So Diesel and Mishka are separate runs of 15. So don't worry if you only like one of them. They are not Gambler's Choice.
No. Nope.
So you can choose your husky. Both of them have blue eyes. Nice light blue eyes.
And that is
Both of them have adorable noses.
They actually really do look like huskies.
They do. And they do use the same pattern, but they're very, very different horses just because of the shading. I love the ombre in the mane, the tail, and Ashley's got it going on too with the red.
Very, very nice.
They're just adorable. And I love huskies. To look at, I don't think I could ever own one.
Oh, they're handfuls.
They're hairy and vocal.
Yeah, and they like to run. I mean, sadly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, all dogs will run.
They like to chase, too.
Yeah, they do. I had some problems. I mean, not that, I mean, I love them and admire the breed. Growing up in the UP, they were used a lot for sled dogs. And, that makes sense. And they're great dogs, but they like to,
They need a job.
We had some people ask if this was done as a male, and of course no, because calicos only come.
No, they asked if it was a mare.
It is a mare. It is a mare. Yes. So calicos only come as females. So this is a mare.
Yeah, interesting thing about calicos, at least in cats, it is an X-linked trait.
Mhm.
Each of the colors in the calico is an X-linked trait. So unless you have 2 X chromosomes, it doesn't work out. So it's a selective X inactivation that makes them patchy like that. Now somebody out there is going to say, oh, but I have a male cat, or I know a male cat that's calico. Yes, you probably have seen it, but they are an XXY, so they must still have 2 X chromosomes. And the puppies are still doing adorable things behind the camera.
I just want to go lay on the floor with them and cuddle. They're so cute. Our Brainiac, he just got served.
I'm not a lawyer.
I know, but you could be. You could be.
I don't think I haven't considered it.
We could use a good lawyer here. Actually, no, but that is something that is interesting. Why? And I think it's interesting why, I mean, it's in any breed why things happen. Why does that only a thing in females? Or why is this only a thing in males?
Interestingly enough, it occurs in humans too, except instead of color, we get it with sweat glands. So there are some females who can only sweat in certain places of their body.
Uh-huh. I didn't know that either.
It's weird. Genetics is weird.
Yeah, but no, I learned something today. We're gonna take a test after we're done.
Just remember the whole Mummy movie and you're good.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I think we should probably do some more trivia. What do you guys think? And then, I'll let you do that, and I'm gonna go grab the coloring contest.
Oh yes,
winners,
we gotta do that.
and we're gonna do that, and then we will probably take.
Time for one more commercial break.
Yep, we'll take one more commercial break, but we'll probably be doing like a 15-20 minute break on this one, just so we can stay with what we have planned. So
All right.
that'll give you guys time to go get some snacks. Okay? Yep. All right.
So
you might as well do a couple of them.
I've got some trivia questions that I pretty much designed just to stump you. Too much fun. So I'm gonna start off with one that, at least for most of my generation, is considered easy. But so here's your first one. Name the Hogwarts professor who can transform into a cat. So that's definitely one that a lot of people I know are fans of that particular movie series. Adults, children, all of them. We have fun with that. So we got one?
I don't know who it is. Who said
Oh, all right.
Oh, we've got a ton of them.
Okay. Well, we know we got it because
We're gonna have to check again.
I have got to think that you all probably know the name Minerva McGonagall by now. Love the cat transformations. Beautiful piece of animation as well in that jump scene in the first movie. So Minerva McGonagall, yes, is correct, and we will sort that out who came first later, and we'll get that prize to you.
Do you know where our coloring contest winners are?
So while we're sorting, Amy's running around looking for coloring contest winners, so we are going to go ahead with another trivia question. This one I designed to be a little bit harder, a little more niche.
Just
So,
Snow Weaver got it first, it looks like.
all right,
Just Snow Weaver.
Just Snow Weaver. So that would be our winner from our last one. So I'm not gonna lie, our first literature series release was Sherlock and Watson, first ever. My favorite, I love Sherlock and Watson, love the characters, love them to death. Now recently, Legendary Pictures, I think it was, did a two-movie so far series with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law as Sherlock and Watson. Now, Sherlock and Watson have a dog. Can anybody name that dog? Go ahead and name Sherlock and Watson's dog in the Robert Downey Jr. Jude Law series. And I absolutely love the scenes with him. He's not in the movies much, but
Winston?
that's the one. That's the one.
I'm not getting it. When I do that, I don't get updates.
Who said that?
Gladstone, Maddie Wiseman. Nope, Emily
Which one?
Who was the first one? Oh, hang on, I'm going back.
We've got to go back and find the first one. But yes, it is Gladstone. And the whole, what have you done to Gladstone now? I just, that sequence is hilarious. Oh, he's killed the dog again. He'll be right as a trivet in no time.
You know,
Love Sherlock Holmes.
I don't watch a lot of TV or movies, sadly, because I, work 7 days a week. But, it interests me what people, when you're talking about things maybe I have seen, like what you pick up on.
Yes.
And
Everybody sees it differently.
yeah, I think that's neat, though.
Ashley Weinrich.
I think that's neat. Okay, so somebody asked, before we do the contest,
All right.
somebody asked if they could see the chips.
The chips,
And I'm gonna-
the chips. All right, we've got the chips.
The chips.
So first up, we're going to go ahead and do our snowshoe. This is Oscar. Little Morgan chip. This particular one is glossed. So if you see the light reflection off him, that is gloss. Pretty little thing for socks. A fun little blaze. So when we're making the masking for these things, this one was the most fun because it goes both around his chin and around his nose. Like that one was just fun to do the masking for. And this one is by Angela. Comes in at $149. So this is a mini Oscar. There will be 10 of him. And we will get him put back together. Mini Oscar. Alright, and then we've got a mini me of Milo. So if you guys have been following along, this is our Corgi run.
I think that is like the cutest.
So Ashley has a Corgi. His name is Milo. This run is named after him, and the markings, at least in the face, I think she altered the socks a little bit, but at least in the face, it is patterned after her Corgi Milo. Yes, male. This is a John Mule, as is the big one, because Milo is a male.
They didn't
there's
miss.
a little-
You guys didn't miss or they didn't miss a stitch. I mean, they made sure it was correct.
Yep.
Very,
little
very
tiny,
cute.
Little tiny chestnut splash mule. Little kissy spots. Love
There's
his
a
nose
lot of
spots.
detail on
He's got
that.
a nose. I mean, it looks like a corgi nose.
Yeah,
He's totally got a nose.
it's got a lot of detail for a baby.
So that's mini of Milo. Also comes in at $129.
This is adorable. So this is done after our pug. Now, this
The bug.
does anybody have pugs? Because,
I have pugs.
okay, my sister-in-law had pugs. Pugs are great. But man, there's two things that could go wrong with pugs. They can't breathe and they get obese fast.
Yes.
And then they snore. That's exactly how they
They're kind of
sound.
snorty little dogs.
And she actually, I mean, don't get me wrong, like I said, I love all animals. I truly don't like any animal. But they were the funniest because they get so excited and then you could see them
they're
struggling.
Big. They're just little loaves
Yeah,
jumping around.
And they're snorting and all of this. So we had to do a pug, and we did the big pug on the Arabian foal, which is online. And then we also had to
Tiny
do
bug.
it in a mini. And of course, they're buckskin. So, just adorable and really clever. This does have a little custom flippy tail.
Gotta have the curly tail for the bug.
Yes. So it's super, super cute. And this is of what Pugsley, of course. And
But
there's,
Pugsley is female, so don't think Adam's family.
that's right.
Both Pugsleys are female.
There is 6 of these in the chips. And they're super cute. This was a lot of fun. The whole...
Never gonna get that untied.
I just don't want to
Amy's
lose
sitting here
it.
winding the string around.
It was this particular event was a lot of fun. I think it was a lot of fun for everybody that worked here because everybody had some, I mean, not that we don't, but for this one, I feel like everybody had something to contribute.
Yeah, and the novelty of it helped as well.
Yeah. So I think that's what makes it fun. We also did something really cool, and if you saw the logo that we put up, Ellen actually made that logo, and she did it, of course, so that we could do it for a coloring contest. And we didn't have a ton of submissions,
But we had some very, very good ones.
but the ones we got, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So,
Good job, guys. I don't have enough hours in the day.
yeah. So I just want to put out, before I announce, the 6 and under, we have one winner, but I think there was 1 or 2 others that did, and I'm going to send you a little, I always send something regardless to the littles, because I want, the future is with the youngsters. So we acknowledge you. I just want you to know that. And you may hear some little growling. Our puppies have gotten up and they're playing.
They're awake.
And don't worry, we're good with that because we have gone to the dogs here. And I want to make sure I get this correct. We will announce the 6. I'm going to show all of them, but I want to announce the winners first.
Yeah, we gotta show you some of these.
Some of these are just absolutely, they're amazing. That was 5. 5 and under. That was Alistair. Okay, so our winner of the 6-year-old and under, and again, we had a couple others in there, is Alistair Claus, and he did a great job. He's 5. Look at that. Super cute. And we'll be contacting you on Monday. Let you know what you won. Super cute. And then our 7 and 10-year-old, 7 through 10, goes to Scott Claus. Very cute. Nice color job there.
Yeah, I kind of see a theme going on there. I'm thinking they're like in the German
I
Shepherd
think
and the
they
Black
might
Cat.
be German Shepherd peeps. And then, I want to make sure I don't leave anybody out because, man, we didn't get a lot. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So our 11 through 18 goes to Danny Hendricks.
And
This is pretty cool.
I love the shading in this
Love
one.
the shading on this. She gave him some clothes. This looks like a little corgi, maybe,
Or a bully.
or a
the eye
bully.
spot.
Love that she gave it a referee, the cat, the
Oh,
kitty.
yeah.
That's so cute.
The cat will keep them in line.
Nice job. Nice job on that. And then roll call, or drum roll, I should say, for our big one. Gosh, thanks for
It's
keeping
okay.
me in line. This one is by Elise Cook. Whoa.
Yeah, this one just kind of made us all stop and
we're like,
stare.
oh. So, you ready? Da 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 da!
The perspective.
Yes.
The perspective
The
and the
depth.
shading.
Now, I'm going to probably share these on Monday online. I want to point out that the audience in the background are horses, cats, and dog silhouettes. Okay? There is so much detail packed into this.
Yeah, and even the stadium sidewall, it's all paw prints.
Yeah, paw prints. She's got, scratches. She made that a drafter with a referee. You can almost see the lights. You can actually feel like it is lighted in there.
It's all dogs and cat fans.
The lighting is great.
It's all dog and cat fans. And
Well, there's a couple horses.
horses in there. Very, very nice job. Again, we'll be reaching out. And this is our adult winner, Elise Cook. Fantastic. All right, and so we're going to highlight some of our other ones that came in.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And we do appreciate everybody
This one,
that did.
I love this one. It seems so appropriate for today. Like, you see what they did there. You see what they did there with the headdress and the eagle. I mean, how perfect can that be with, and also following the Southwest theme. Love the shading on the dog as well. I gotta think.
I mean,
for
that
the German
it was
Shepherd
so
shade.
hard to choose
It was.
because that was brilliant. Nice job.
Oh yeah.
Very, very nice job. All right. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm liking this one. I really am. Because, I mean, she's 2 years old, and that's
Isn't that
that's
cute?
good. I couldn't stay anywhere near the lines when I was 2. I mean, my coloring would have been over here. That's good.
That is good for 2
No,
because
we love you guys. Keep submitting.
yes, yes. And again, the littles are going to get something cute from me. Okay. And then I've got another little.
Oh yes.
Or no, this isn't a little. I'm
That's a
sorry.
little.
I grabbed the wrong one. This is a Jill Claus. Thank you for and this is the mom, I believe, of the littles that came in today. And I think that is so important and nice. A nice
Yeah,
project
kind of a
to
family
do.
project.
Yep, to do with the kids, and get them started in the world of collecting and being a fan of
Oh yeah.
stone horses. So thank you, Mom, for doing that and sending it in with your kids.
All right. This is another one that I really like. This one, she's 16. Really, really nice shade job. But what I love about this one is how the contour lines are shaded in it. They're not a solid contour line. And I'll give you guys a little weird thing about myself. When I do coloring contests, I print out the page. I don't do digital. Digital and me don't get along. But I print out the page at 10% opacity. So I never have a very hard line to go by and can shade them. So I love the shading. Great job, Angelica.
Yeah. I mean, every one of them is really cool. Here's another cool one. And this was by our Joanna Krosner. Great job.
That one's fun.
That one is a lot of fun. Lots of different colors. Love that you made the drafter of paint.
Yes.
And the coloring. I love that you put the flags on the goalposts. Just really, really cute. And it's neat to see everybody's brainchild, of what they come up with, what their vision is. This one is super cute too.
I love the blue in this one.
Again, very hard to pick. I love that she gave the cat tangs.
Yeah, the dog has teeth too.
Teeth. You should be putting yours in. Very, very
Got
cute.
teeth.
Although we don't know who this is. It was email WENGIO_horses. Nothing was in the body of the message, but this was attached, and this is very, very cute. Look at the little...
Absolutely love the changes to the tails. And
yes.
the dog has more herring on his head, his ears, and on his cheeks. I love that you did that.
Very nice job. I mean, creative.
Oh yeah.
Now this one came this way, and I should have taped it. This was by, who?
Oh no.
I'm not sure
We did not
who
write
this
it
was
down.
by. I think I know who it's by. I mean, it's in the email, but this printed out this way, extra large.
Extra large.
And this says, this is cute. It says, hooray, go team, nothing more super than stone horses. and that was super cute. Great job. And
Yeah, the lights in that one are really cool.
I think
too.
this might be Allison Pinky, but I could be wrong. I will look it up. I thought I had I can't talk. I thought I had put the name on the back of it, and apparently I didn't. So I apologize. But nice job, and thank you everybody who participated. Uh-oh. Somebody just messaged me. I think they might have messaged me their submission. Let me look.
Yeah, she gets that a lot.
Oops.
That's why last year during our Super Bowl commercials, she was the one who had to go outside and answer the phone.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
The life of a popular person.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm dying here. Okay, hold on. I can see it, but I can't. My
Don't
phone
die.
is going to die. So, it's... All right. So, we are going to take probably a 15-minute break, since we're at 4:20. So, we'll come back at... let's go 4:30.
Yeah.
4:30. So just a 10-minute break.
All right.
All right.
And for your entertainment until then, we have one more commercial.
We have one more commercial.
So go ahead and roll that.
Oh, hi, Jimmy.
We won't.
Thank you.
Okay, Jim. Thanks, bud. We're back.
We're back. Hey, so what did you think of that? Jimmy's always got to have a little bit of an appearance.
He gets a cameo.
If you're new, Jimmy has been around for what, a couple years now?
He's a year and 4 months now.
A year and 4 months old. He was one of the stars in our Moonlight Madness sale, and he likes to cause
mayhem.
trouble. Yeah. And if you joined last year for our Stone Bowl, you got to see the Murderitos commercial with him in it, and of course, none other than Ellen, our star. I think my role in it was throwing the Doritos, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
Into my face.
Yes, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Amy, a little lighter next time.
And so most of the time, my role is director. So I got a little heavy-handed with the Doritos.
Throwing chips at me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
They are murderitos. So.
That's right. I took it.
She tried to murder me with murderitos.
I took it literally. So we try to do those. They're fun, and I think we're going to post these on there for people if you missed them, because the other one was
we'll put them up
adorable
as
too.
well.
But I think we also can put up last year's.
I
Which
know
we never
for
did.
Sure, I can put up murderitos. I don't know where the other ones sit.
That's
I
fine.
might have them on my computer.
That's fine. Yeah. So we want to keep those in the archives because they are funny.
They still make us laugh.
They still make us chuckle. They still make us laugh. Of course, we always have more ideas than we have time for.
Oh yeah.
Which is
these
kinda
are like
disappointing.
the top 2 of our 12 or 13 ideas that we had.
And last year I think we had 4, and we struggled to get the 4 because we're always behind the 8
Yeah,
ball.
we had 2 solid, and then we just were trying.
We were just like, okay, we gave a goal of having 4, and then when we got to the third one, we were like, we're running out of time. So, but again, I hope you enjoyed it. It's all fun, all done in fun, and I know we enjoyed doing it. And we used to do live Facebook sales, but we just cannot. I mean, it's just we have too many customers now, which we're not complaining about. But we just can't meet all the demands on Facebook, which is not designed
for sales.
For
like
sales. I kind of really pushed it when we first started doing that. But that was when we were about 2,000 less, 3,000 less on our...
3.
Yeah. So that's why we do this, but we want to bring you in and be part of it when we're not having a in-house or a live event. So we hope you enjoy it. It gives you something to do on a Sunday. And gives you the choice. You can either attend or you don't have to attend.
And we think it's better than the actual pregame show. So
I think so. Heck yeah. Except for, does anybody know who the musical Super Bowl?
Just had a baby in his
Rihanna.
Is it Rihanna?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Jim's going to go away, and no, he's not for sale. Don't even ask.
So we have had a few people that have asked if we have an Akita, and we do. This is Pinto Bean, and he's $389.99. She did this was done by Angela. Very cute Akita. And we did try to put all that in the description. So if
they're inspired by a dog.
If they're inspired by a dog or a cat, it is in the description.
So yeah, if you're bored one day, just search your favorite breed in our website search tool and just see what comes up.
Yep. And this is a German Shepherd. This is Apollo. Very cute. My husband would love this. He's a German Shepherd kind of guy. Black and tan. Very nice. You guys all know the story about my German Shepherd I had. You do.
Yes.
And I've shared that with her, was it last week, I think?
Yeah.
I'm always giving her funny stories.
Oh, yeah.
And my kids
and
always...
she doesn't know what heinous things I get up to with them.
They want to see Pinto Bean held back.
Pinto Bean.
Pinto Bean the Akita.
the Akita. And then this is Apollo, which is a perfect name for a German Shepherd.
Isn't it just?
It is.
If it were a little lighter, like the lighter Sable, I would have called it Adonis. But yeah,
Oh,
Apollo's great for that.
That's a good name too. I told my. Do you remember the name I told you?
Those are both oaks.
Yes, I
These
do.
are oaks, one of a kinds.
Yes, I do remember that.
All right, so we had a long-haired German Shepherd. He was about 145 pounds, and I'm not joking. He was the most kindest, loving dog I've ever had. Even out of my soulmate, Scully, who is my Aussie. He was just huge, and the kids would have to wear cleats if they ever took him out walking because he'd just drag them. He was a great dog, and he was all black. And he came right straight from Germany. He was a gorgeous dog. And
his name?
His name was Bert. After Bert and Ernie. Okay?
Okay, so
And
that's made actually even funnier to me because I have a neighbor who has a dog like that. Well, who had a dog like that. And his name was Wolf. But when he passed,
Yeah.
she got two more. And do you know what she named those
please
two?
don't say Bert and Ernie. I just thought that, I don't know, I guess when I look at an animal, I look and see what their characteristics are, what their stature is, what their, and his name, Bert.
You just call him Bert and Ernie.
And I told my husband, I said, you got to give him a better name. Nope, it was Bert. You would have thought one of my kids named it Bert and Ernie. No, it was my husband.
That makes it better.
That makes it better, but I don't know, we got a little time, should I share that story? About Bert and his adventures?
Sometime.
Okay. So, one of the things that I think I've enjoyed the most since we decided we were going to do this is the people sharing stories about the pets that they've had over the years. And Ellen and I have had a chance to kind of do that because we've been working on, this whole thing and how we were going to do tonight. And I was telling her about Bert. And this seems to be, this kind of stuff only seems to happen to me when one of my sisters, is visiting from Florida. And I've had two really weird things happen. One was with the cat and one was with the dog, Bert, when my sister has been visiting. And if some of you know, I live pretty deep in the woods in Michigan. And Bert was an outside dog, preferred to be an outside dog because he was huge. It was always hot. Most of the time in the wintertime, he was on top of a snowbank. That's just Bert. Couldn't get him to come inside to save my soul. Well, my sister was visiting one summer, and we were sitting outside. It was a beautiful day, and Bert was, I don't know how smart Bert really was, but Bert thought that when the squirrels went up the tree, they were going to come back down that same tree. So he would sit there all day waiting for those squirrels. Sometimes the squirrels would come down and go with their tails back at him, and it was a game. Of course, he did learn later on that they do jump, but this so happened to be he still was kind of an adolescent. And my sister and I were kind of laughing at him and watching him go. I mean, I live in the woods, so there's hundreds of trees, right? And we were sitting out on the back deck, and all of a sudden, Bert comes running around the back side of the deck, and on him, and this is no lie, was a squirrel on his shoulders riding him like a rodeo horse, okay? And he was going up and down, bucking and running around the yard, and that squirrel was riding him. It was over 8 seconds. Ha, ha, ha. And my sister, I thought, was going to pee her pants. I never seen her laugh so hard in my life. And this dog was trying so hard to get that squirrel. It was like something you see in a Chevy Chase movie. If I would have had a video of it, I would have been able to win $10,000 on Funniest Videos. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. He finally, after about 5 minutes, takes this squirrel into the fence line, which was kind of genius, really, and bucks enough, and the squirrel goes flying off, and my sister and I are just sitting there just laughing. So we were like, we've never seen anything like it in my life. It was like literally like we were watching an animation cartoon. It was the funniest thing ever. And I was sharing that with Ellen, and I think Ashley too heard it. And it's just funny stories of what the funniest things that they'll do, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But he did pass rather young. The UPS man was going a little too fast in our yard, and with a 145-pound German Shepherd, he couldn't get up in time. He used to like to sit right in the middle of the driveway, which probably was cooler. But we tried everything to save him, and we couldn't. But he was probably the most loving, kindest dog ever. And that's my story of Bert. Yep. It was pretty funny. So we have somebody asked about an Aussie. And we do have like a Merle Aussie here. And this is a short run of 3. And its name is Merle. Blue Merle. $389.99. So don't worry, we didn't leave the Aussies out.
We didn't leave anybody out. I want to show this one.
That is cool.
That Angela came up with. This boy, yeah, your eyes are not fooling you. He's a pigeon.
That was clever.
He is gorgeous.
You know, when I looked at it the other day, I thought, that looks like a pigeon.
Yeah, that's exactly what she did.
We have a customer of ours that actually raises pigeons. That is
so yeah, he's neat, and
Steven.
his ribbons match his neck shading as well.
There's even a very small hint of this purple here. You see
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
I didn't see that the other day.
It's very
That is
subtle.
really cute.
Very subtle, and he's dappled.
That was smart.
That's a cool one.
I really like it. And did you already show that one over there?
No, I didn't show him.
You
yet.
might as well show that one too.
All right, this one was me. Okay, so I'm scrolling through social media and I see this thing about how they found this brick from ancient Rome that's got cat paw prints in it. And it's like, okay, cats have been walking all over our stuff forever, right?
That's true.
So I put cat tracks on a Sabino. So he's got 4 cat paw prints. Like the cat just walked down his nose and under his chin.
That is very punny.
So his name is Pepper, and he's a shaded black. So he does have dapples. His undercoat's brown, not gray. So he's a shaded black.
You took cat tracks to another level.
Yes, he has facial cats. The cat
That's
walk
really
all over
cute.
his face.
And you did that.
Yep.
I like that. That's really cute. Because cats are they're flippant. You know?
They don't care.
They don't need you. Cats don't need you. They really don't. You need them, but they don't really need you.
You absolutely need them.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my cats at one point thought that I could not take care of myself because they would bring me mice about every day. It's like, yep, you think I
That's
can
a
feed
gift,
myself,
though.
don't you?
That's them showing you that they do love you.
Or showing you that they don't think you can survive on your own.
I mean, who knows?
I wouldn't put it past my CJ to just go, you're not going to live.
You're not going to make it. No, I don't.
You need to eat this.
I get, with 6 cats, I get mice a lot on my doorstep, and moles and chipmunks. I haven't seen a chipmunk in a few years, though. So they pretty much cleaned it out, which is cute. You know, they love you.
Oh, yeah.
But that's their way. I mean,
It's their way.
They're funny. My sister had 2 Siamese that loved to take baths, which is rather rare. So if you have a funny story about a cat that has something, they're unique anyways, cats are, I think. But if you have something that is super different, because cats generally don't like water, share it with us on Facebook. Because I think it's neat to see
fun.
what other people... I always thought it was weird. I go every summer to go visit a sister, and I'd go to take a bath, and there would be the Stanley and Stashu was their names, and they were weird. Siamese are strange.
They're different.
Just like the Disney movie. What was the cartoon? Siamese. What is the name of the two Siamese cats in the in the Disney movie?
Oh, and did they have
Yes,
Yeah,
they
the
sing
We Are
that song.
Siamese's cat.
They are very unique cats, and my city cat is a Siamese.
Siamese show you used to watch?
Oh yeah, I watch
See?
Saga all the time.
Yeah, so they're unique.
Cy and Am.
Cy and Am, yep. They are just very, very unique cats. And they nailed it in that movie. You know,
They're neat cats.
they are neat cats. All right, so I think we've got a couple more trivia questions.
We can do a couple
We can
more.
do a couple
You got
more.
one?
Well, my phone's over there because
No, your
it's
phone's over there.
dying. So I
No.
know you have some, and I think
446.
Linda's got some that I can steal.
I had
I think mine are too
interactive
easy.
questions, not trivia.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, no, that's no problem. My phone's probably okay now.
Mine might be too easy.
What? You don't.
Oh, I've got a pun or a joke they can see if they can answer.
A joke.
Yeah. You want to try it?
Sure.
Here it is at the bottom.
Okay, we're gonna tell you a joke, and you're gonna try to come up with a punchline, right?
Right.
We like our riddles.
Oh, how is your dog and cat like a phone? Put it in the comments below. How is your dog or cat like a phone? That's
Oh,
a
yeah, that's
good
a good
one,
one.
Linda. And you've got
They
time.
answer when you call them. They answer when I call. Well, those are good answers.
Those are good
Now,
Those are good answers,
Never
yeah.
stopped calling. Always in my face. Oh, those are really good answers.
Oh yeah.
It's so
Always
true.
waking me up. You're addicted to them. They're all
We have a lot of
great
good answers.
We'll wait a few
They
more.
tell time. They talk to you. You can't get away from them. They stay beside you.
Oh, these are fun.
One is always online, the other's taking messages.
Oh, that one's
Always
perfect.
by my side.
That's funny.
Yeah, these are
Can never
great.
leave them behind. Yeah. They do butt calls.
Oh, that is true.
Out of range.
Yeah.
That's a cat.
No.
Always follow you into the bathroom.
Oh, why is that? They do
One of
that.
those.
That's
Wait,
Scully.
where's my phone?
Scully does that to me.
There we go, Kayla Briers. They both have caller ID.
There
we
you
go. We got
go,
the
Kayla
one.
Briers. Congrats.
They were all great, but that's the one we were
That
looking
was
for.
what we were looking for. They were all
That
good.
was-
They
that
were
was
all very
amazing.
clever. Very, very clever.
Vibrates.
Too funny.
Yeah, the cats are always set to vibrate.
Yeah.
That is true. Well, go ahead if you have one, and I'll get mine ready.
All right. Okay. So, one of my favorites from my childhood. I really liked the movie. Actually, there was a movie and its sequel called Homeward Bound. It was about these three animals, based on a book by the name of The Incredible Journey.
Yep.
Absolutely love
Oh,
both
you're
versions,
giving
both
me-
the movie and the book. But go ahead and name those three animals. What were their names? Because I can't tell you what breeds they were because they were different in the movie and the book.
Right.
But
That
both were good though. That's
Um,
one of those ones I didn't care that they changed it.
No, you're right. What's his face was in that
Sassy
movie?
Chance and Shadow.
That's the one.
Yes.
Jessica Haley.
All right.
Good job, Jessica. That was such a good book, and it was such a good movie. And didn't Michael J. Fox, wasn't he one of the voices in it?
I don't remember.
I think
It's
he
been a
was.
minute.
I think he was, or maybe in a remake of it.
I
But
just remember that I loved it,
I think I bawled
especially Stokey in the second one.
because I do believe, especially a dog. I think cats
It
too,
was
to a certain
sad
degree.
movie.
But I think dogs are, we're we're not worthy of pets. We really are not. And I think that my soul dog, she would do that. I know she would protect me. I know she would come for me. She has protected me. But I really think that, that's really hard to find.
It is.
Dogs just want to be with you. You know that?
Yeah.
They just want to be you're their person.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's so special.
And it's not the only time someone, even an author, wrote about that. Because
Nope.
there was, okay, speaking of dating ourselves, Lassie Come Home. That was just like, oh my gosh, this dog would cross anything to get there.
Yep.
And
That's such a good movie. Oh, remember the Shaggy DA? Remember that sheepdog? He was a great dog, too. He was cute. I mean, it was funny, kind of a comedic Disney movie, but it was just a good, wholesome movie. Anytime there's an animal movie, they're always good. What is that one that just came out a few years ago? I think it was it was a golden retriever or not an Irish setter. I think it was a golden retriever. And it shows him growing up. It shows it as a puppy and then as it grows up.
It wasn't Marley, was it?
It might be Marley and Me. I think it was. Marley and Me. That was a good movie. There's just tons of good movies. What about Space Mountain with the cat? Do you guys remember that movie?
Mm-hmm.
That was a good movie too with the cat. Return of Space Mountain or Space Mountain or Return of Space Mountain. So there's a lot of movies and a lot of cartoons that have animals in them. So my next trivia question is, there is a very popular cartoon out right now, and how I know that is because my grandbabies love it. And what breed of dog is this cartoon? And the name of the cartoon is Bluey.
Oh, okay.
Make sure I get it right because I called one thing and they called another.
What is he?
He is
We've got German Shepherd, Healer, Great Dane, Blue Healer.
Blue
Here
Healer.
we go.
Blue Healer. Yay! So yesterday was my granddaughter's
Do we want Healer or Blue?
Blue Healer.
Maddie Wiseman.
Maddie Wiseman,
Yay!
good job. Yesterday was my granddaughter who lives in Washington's 2-year-old birthday. They're actually here visiting, and we had her birthday party yesterday, and she got so many, she loves Bluey, and she got so many little, toys that had to do with that, and that is it's a cute cartoon. I believe it's Australian, but it's very popular in the U.S., and it's super cute. Very good cartoon. And it's the whole family of, I think there's a red healers too in it. It is so cute. So cute. All right. Well, we have just a few minutes left. Should we do one more trivia question? I'm sure you've got one over there.
I probably do.
We'll
I
do
probably
one
do.
more
I
before
also
we
have
close.
Her if you want to.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
So we
Now,
have,
when we say her,
yes, yes,
okay.
her.
have you guys been doing your reading?
Yes, hopefully, I think that's really cool to challenge yourself. What we're talking about is our classic lit series, which we did last year, was our first year of doing it, and it went off very, very well. And our first one out the gate this year was Great Expectations with Pip, and everybody seemed to really, really like Pip.
Really nice.
And now we have another one.
We have another.
That might be a little heavy, maybe. But
Well,
I personally liked the book, and I
I do
loved
too.
the movie.
I was listening to the book on audiobook while I painted the samples for this run, just for the record.
So that's
she
really
knew
cool.
that.
So without further ado,
This is Hester. So Hester is a very, very dark liver chestnut gone gray. So I know the resolution may make it look like her mane and tail are black. They are not. Because Nathaniel Hawthorne describes Hester as having a shining dark hair and black eyes.
That's
of course,
definitely
her eyes are
shining.
brown. But she has shining, long, dark hair. And Hester, described by Hawthorne, is just supposed to be all-around good-looking woman. In the Puritan tradition. So that's her. She's a very light, dappled gray. And of course, it being the Scarlet Letter, we had to give her a brand. So she's got an A brand on her shoulder. And if you can see this one, that brand is true to life skin color of this horse, as if she were actually branded. So it's a stenciled A in a gray. It's a very dark gray, so it would be true to her skin color. Now, we decided to throw a twist at you guys for this one. Because if you're like me, you want it to be as accurate to this character that you've read about as possible. And I love this. If you want to live show this horse, it looks like a brand. But we also want to give you the option of making Hester look like her namesake with a gold illuminated Scarlet Letter.
There's so many different, some people like to go with the movie version. Some people want to go more towards accurate in the book. And so we wanted to give you that option, and you actually can pick. You'll be able to pick.
Yes, we're not setting numbers for this. Just tell us which one you want. Order her and tell us which one you want, because you can get it's a red letter over gold illumination, or you can get the black gray, the dark gray brand.
And they will come with the brand, though, just so
All
you
of
know.
them come with one
you
or
don't,
the other.
You cannot get it without, okay? Because we're trying to stay true to the classic lit series.
So that's Hester.
Very pretty. Oh,
So which one would you get? Which one
I
you
would
get?
like this one.
You like
Yeah.
the red?
I mean, here's the thing. I wouldn't be collecting to show per se as in a breed. So, I mean, I like this, don't get me wrong. But this to me, if I was collecting again, because I'm on a little bit of a hiatus, I have been for a while, I would be collecting the Classic Lit series because it's the Classic Lit series. Meaning, I'm looking for the horse that's true to, or as close as we can get.
As close as a horse gets to a human.
I personally loved the movie with Demi Moore. I thought it was wonderful. So I'm kind of leaning more towards maybe a little bit more in your face type of A. But that's why I would do it. And for the COA and all of that. And I would actually put them on a bookshelf with the book. I think we have a couple customers that are doing that. I think Krista Pagiano, she's doing that. And I think that is so cool because it's special. I think everything we do is special, but I think the Classic Lit series is more something a little bit special, more special.
It's different than anything else we've done.
Yeah. So that's why I would choose this one. Do I think either one of them are acceptable? So.
Oh yeah.
What would you pick?
Well, I mean, I'm a fan of the book, so I would also go with the red and gold. But yeah, if I just wanted a really accurate horse, I would absolutely go with the gray, because I like that better in terms of her being a horse. But in terms of her being the character, if it's going to be based on the Scarlet Letter, then the letter better be scarlet. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah, and okay, so the book could be considered, a little controversial. And some people may not want to even buy it. And some may not want to buy it with A, and that's fine too. What?
30 available?
There are 30, yeah. So, that's fine. Just, you don't have to get it. But we are very proud of our Classic Lit series that we've done in the last year and a half. Not even a year and a half, a little over a year. And, there's going to be, that's life.
Yeah, not everybody's going to like it.
Not everybody's going to like it. And you don't have to buy it. but we wanted to stay true to the character in the story. So she'll come out next week.
Is it this week or next week?
Oh goodness, no! I think we're only second. Gosh, February. Wait, we're in
Well,
February.
Valentine's Day is what?
Yeah, so
tomorrow.
she will.
Out this weekend.
She'll come up this coming weekend. So it'll drop, and we hope you like her. I love the color. Great job, Ellen. And I think it's very nice of you to say you can choose the A. That's not easy. That does kind of slow down production, but we felt that made it a little bit more special. So you'll be able to pick and check out. Okay. All right. With that being said,
Do you want to let them know the Art of the Horse, since they get
Oh.
the special pre?
yes. Do you have the
Putting
paper?
in.
Do you happen to have the papers on that? The paperwork, or should I just tell them that it's?
Just announce it.
Okay,
that it's
so
up
everybody's
Wednesday this
probably been wondering, and again, we're so sorry. We're a little bit behind, but we're going to be
swamped.
catching up. We're going to be catching up. So this week, Art of a Horse contest will go up. There has been just a minor couple tweakings. I do want to just bring everybody's attention to the deadline is shorter, okay? I don't think you're going to have a problem with that. I think there's a lot of people that are already working on it.
Still 2 months.
There's still 2 months, but last year I think we announced it a little earlier. So also, I want to real quick make this very clear. There has been a lot of discussion about AI. And we have highlighted that in the rules. We want you to please read the rules. Please read the rules. We will not accept it. And again, there's no need to get into a big controversy, and we don't want it on the page. That's our rules. You either like it or you don't. Also, you better darn make sure that you are putting in your own artwork. Process pictures. That's what we want to give you a heads up about. We are only going to ask for the process pictures if you're picked as a finalist, but please take process pictures. That is something new that we're doing this year, because we have had people that I never thought would do this in all the years that I worked here, sending in other people's artwork. I'm not dumb. The other people on this end, we're not dumb. Don't try to pretend that you've done something that doesn't belong to you. It's wrong. All right? We will be vetting. And so make sure you have processed pictures. If you've already got yours done, you're going to have to try to, as best describe or have something in the works of, some people do process pictures anyways when they're working on their, different programs. So I can't bring, we've even talked about not doing it this year, and which is not fair to a lot of artists. So please don't make us go that route. Do your own work. Don't steal other people's work. Even if it's, inspired and it's real close, don't do it. Don't do it.
Give them the theme. That was
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
point of
I know I'm going to. So our theme, and I'm going to mess it up because I want to say it what
You are going to mess it up.
it is. So Ellen, you give the theme.
Okay, so our company slogan is Model Horses for Real Horse People, as you all know.
Yes.
Therefore, our theme is going to be Real Horses for Model Horse People.
Yep. And so with that being said, we had a lot of people, we did a poll, and a lot of people say, hey, we want you to do real horses, okay? We want you to, do, and so we listened, and so what we did was kind of reverse our company slogan, but that also can put you into do not copy somebody else's horse without written permission. Okay? Again, we cannot be clear enough about that. So if you're doing some famous horse, you have to have written permission, and we will ask for it. So, don't take that lightly. You got to be really careful, especially now, more than ever because of social media. So please, if you're inspired by a horse and you want to do that horse, make sure you get written permission. Make sure that they understand that if you are a winner, we will be using it. Anything else, Linda, about that?
I think that covers it.
I think that covers it.
The release, but they get the theme for.
Yeah, you got the
coming in.
theme
They get
now.
the
Again, you can get started, but we will put that up maybe tomorrow? Wednesday, and you'll have 2 months. So, good night, everybody. Don't forget, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. New releases will drop at 6. Thanks for joining.